Sweet. Mantis is gonna fill in today as a random character as we have 2 players down. Hooray! Oh, you guys' Baroness has a plan.
Should I ask for reports from all of my council members? Zoo, give me an update on the current status of our people. Zarki, how are our finances going? What are the issues facing us?
Same as yesterday.
Not a whole lot, ma'am. Okie dokie. Are you situated and ready?
I'm good to go.
Alright. I'm gonna minimize this little window here. Alright. That's playing for you, right?
Yep, I can hear it.
Awesome. Okay. So last week, as you guys may or not remember, you spent 3 months starting to build your city.
3 months driving our kingdom into the ground. It was an auspicious start.
And people arrive daily to have a new life out here. And the Sword Lords send you guys more build points because you're doing a good job and they want you to keep going. And
they say they were doing a good job, but they haven't actually
Good
been
work.
out here, I don't think.
Good work, Deidre, with those reports you've been sending back.
Yeah, that's what's been going on. I've been sending back like positive reports.
That lies. They're all
Your skin is impeccable.
Yeah, they're yeah, that I definitely believe it because that's what happened. Maybe I'm keeping here we go. I'm keeping it afloat with my profession.
You're plying them without.
Did we build? We built an inn, so you have a place to do stuff.
Yeah.
We still don't have a name for our kingdom.
Mm-hmm. Which I do want that.
I thought it was just called. I thought it was called the Stolen Lands.
That's the region name.
No, okay.
Okie
You could
dokie.
name it something completely dumb.
So
Give it like a pun name.
I copied those images and made some duplicates of them. Hold on 1 second. So that we can actually build the city. So here is the new block. and then your kingdom sheet.
I think that's actually why it isn't going that well, is because we've been building this city on rock and roll and nothing else.
Well, I thought
What?
we just supply some services and let the people do whatever they want, and they would be happy, and they would get businesses, and our kingdom would flourish. But apparently, that's not how government
No.
that is the chaotic good mindset, right? We're just like, yeah, just do whatever you want. And they're like, we don't want to do anything.
We want services from the government,
Okay.
but we don't want to pay taxes either.
So on the 4th month, do you guys want to keep building?
I think our people need food. I think we need a farm.
Well, we'll get to that when the appropriate phase comes in.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a special phase. I thought it was the building phase. Sorry.
Everything is in
That's what she
order,
meant.
so you can't make any changes to your city
Sure.
out of order. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
So do you guys want to do that? Spend another month building the city, or go out on an adventure?
Let's try building.
Your
Yeah, I
city
kind of want to
needs
get the city under control
I just
before
need
we
to
just
find
abandon
the-
it.
I need to find the frickin' handout with the buildings and stuff on it. There we go.
Okay, so which phase are we
Okay,
in right
farm
now?
is what?
There we go.
Well, we haven't even started.
Alright, just let me know when you're ready to go and I will walk you through this. I made some notes and a step-by-step guide for me now that we have a better
Made
understanding.
a flowchart.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the show rolling.
Okay,
I don't see farm anywhere on the building type.
that's because it's not a building. Alright,
Yeah, it's
I'll
a
go over
different phase.
farms with you guys in a minute, but let's start the first phase, which is upkeep. So I need a stability check from our resident stable dude. Stable. Is Zoo stable? Maybe he is.
I do the stability roll.
Yeah, okay, so your current stability number right now is 9, 10, 11.
What's our unrest at? Was it 5? 6.
Yeah, it's 6. Those -2, I'm gonna have to talk about how those actually work because I don't think they work the way we might be thinking they are. At least one of them doesn't for sure. But yeah, we'll get to that when it matters.
Sure.
So what am I rolling in total?
A plus 11.
So I'm rolling a plus 11.
Mm-hmm.
A D20 plus 11.
We made
Hey!
a roll!
We finally
You
did
did
it.
it! You did
We
it!
finally rolled something above like a 5 or whatever.
But I
on
think
the
those
kingdom.
penalties do apply. That -6 applies to the roll.
No. Unrest does not apply to these rolls, and trust me, I've done my research and I'll
Applies to
tell you
other
guys
rolls, I'm
what
guessing,
matters
then.
and what doesn't matter. But I don't think, well, let's go over that now. So I
not-
don't think the housing inherently removes -1 per time. I think it's just a -1 that one time, and then that's it. Because the unrest is like a number that will go up and down a lot frequently, it appears. And I don't know. So we'll get more into that when it matters, like I said, but I don't think it works quite the way we might think it does. But okay, so for now, because you succeeded at that, you are at -1 unrest. So let me go down to that.
We got rid of an unrest.
Yeah, so now you're at 5. Okay, so what I wanted to look at is the building type house and reread that. Okay, the first house you build during the improvement phase does not count against the total number of buildings you can build during the phase. Unrest -1. So let's interpret this. Is it unrest -1 because you built houses that one time? Or is it unrest -1 per round, and if you have like a bazillion houses, you have like -10 unrest? Because that part doesn't make sense.
No, I think it's... No, it applies a -1 unrest once.
That one time. Okay, so that's what
It's
I thought. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and edit this. So you guys are actually at 4. And then...
But it also means that we can go into negatives with the... if we keep succeeding at stability.
Sort of, no. Yes, I'll explain more about that if it ever happens. Okay, so we got past the stability check, so you guys' unrest is now at 4. Now you guys gotta pay your consumption, and your current consumption is 4. And your build points is 26, so now you're at 22. Okay, now you guys need to fill your vacant magic slots, which you don't have any. Now we do the unrest. 11 or higher is lose a hex, which you're not under that situation. And then -1 and unrest at the end of the phase because of your royal assassin. So now you're at 3. Okay, upkeep phase done. Improvement phase, select leaders may change your roles. Did you want to change any roles?
No.
I'm good.
I don't think so.
Okay, do you guys want to claim any hexes?
Okay. This is where I have to ask the question.
Mm-hmm.
The farm is a hex improvement, right?
Yes.
So we need to claim a hex.
And
if we want to
clear
build
it in order to build the farm.
Okay. I think that's something we might want to do.
What does the farm cost any build points, and what does it do?
Yes. All hexes cost 1 build point. And then...
Oh, I know that, but does the improvement on the hex for the farm cost additional build point?
Yes.
Yes. 1 minute, please.
And then what does the farm do for us?
1 minute,
Yes,
please.
Oh,
It's not easy trying to find that information through this system. Their stupid system. Special resources. No. Where is the farm under? Well, regardless, you guys are going to have to spend more build points preparing the site for the farm as well, so keep that in mind. Preparing the site, city garden play, base valley, building a city. Oh my god. Let me go get my book again, because this shit is hard to navigate.
no problem.
Oh, jeez.
Now, claiming the hex will increase the difficulty of our rolls by 1 point, so we want to be a little bit careful of claiming hexes.
Yeah, we need those build points. And we need to succeed on some economy rolls.
Yes.
Okay, let me see if I can find this page. Farms, farms, farms. Road, ruins, towns, resources, landmarks. I just stabbed my toe and it hurts. Where's the part about farms? I know it exists.
Hex improvements. Or open spaces.
Oh my god, I know this exists, and where is it?
Okay,
Do
I
you
found
really
it in
wanna-
my book.
Thank you. How much is it, and what page? Like, where is the information? Between what, so I can find it?
The terrain improvements, it's, well, in my book, it is after the like area that talks about like edicts and losing hexes,
Okay.
and after the tables for improvement edicts and promotion edicts, and it's before settlements and districts.
Okay, can you just explain it to him, because I still can't find it?
So the cost for building the farm is going to be, it depends on where we're putting it. It can actually have 0 cost if we put it in certain hexes. It has no cost when it is oh, actually, so we have to put it either in in a plains, a hill, a desert, or a coastline. We cannot put it anywhere. It's a cavern, forest, jungle, marsh, mountains,
I don't think
or
that's the
on top
problem.
of water. So if we put it, basically, if we put it on a plains where we have most of that right now, it's 2 BP.
Yes. Oh, okay, so we will need to, in step 2, we'll need to claim a hex. Then in step 4, we'll need to build a road. And then in step 5, we'll need to build the farm.
Okay. And let's see, it gives us, oh, consumption decreases by 2 BP. That's kind of nice.
So we're not at that point yet, so let's stay
Yeah, okay.
with the order. You guys, did you want to claim a hex?
Yes.
Okay, what hex are we claiming?
I need the overland map.
Does having the radishes like matter at all? If we wanted to build a farm there?
It's gonna still cost you,
does.
and you're gonna have to clear out the woods, which is also gonna
Right,
cost
but is it like an advantage for building a farm there is my question, or like or would we be better off just using an empty patch? I'm wondering if that actually is is it relevant at all?
It does. It counts as a resource.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a resource, not a farm.
So that would make sense then. The only thing that throw them
But-
in is if like the kobolds get upset about it or something. Like, that's
Oh.
our radishes.
The radishes are a little ways away, though, aren't they? They're not adjacent, which is a little bit
No,
of a
they're
problem.
adjacent.
They actually are adjacent.
Oh.
They're just
That-
they're right next to Oleg's.
Okay.
So that would make sense to claim that one then, right?
Let me see
Unless
what
we're worried about the
resources
kobolds again, like I said. If we're worried that the kobolds are going to be like, those are our radishes, and then we end up running into conflict with them again.
So I know because it's a forest, things get more expensive for building there.
We have to clear it. If we have to clear it, then it's going to take an additional 2 months to clear the forest, and an additional 4 BP.
So I guess that'd be a reason to not move into that then.
Okay, so claiming hex.
I don't know if we decided which one we're claiming, but
Yeah.
I'm fine either way, personally. But if we want to spend the extra time on to
Well,
get the radish one, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's worth it or not, but I don't know. I don't care enough to want to math it out, like, so just go with my gut, I guess.
I'm just
Go
going
with
to
your
keep it
gut.
simple, unless you guys want to. I was just going to get
Yeah.
this one here.
Yeah, let's just do that.
I'm fine
beside
with
the
that.
radish patch. We can expand from there. In fact, from there, we can expand to the radish patch and the gold mine whenever we want to try.
Mm-hmm.
So we will go here.
Okay. That is now. You're gonna buy that tile for a farmland, so what I'm gonna do is spend your point. So you're at 21 build points now. The next step up is establish and improve cities' buildings.
Were we planning to do anything with the buildings this time?
Well, so if houses are just a one-shot thing for unrest,
Yeah, it
I don't
applies
know.
-1 unrest. We can build the tower. That gives us some stuff. That gives us stability and -1 unrest. And it's not very expensive.
yeah. Sure.
Okay, so you guys
Zoo has
wanna...
convinced me.
I know that's what Zarky was talking about building too last session. So,
He wanted a brothel.
well, yeah, but at some point he was talking about building the tower when we were running into unrest problems. So,
Okay, so watchtower.
Okay.
That is going to cost you 6 build points. So you guys are now at 15.
Where do we want to put it?
And that's going to give you a +1 stability. And a -1 to your unrest. Yeah, and we have a token for this. Watchtower. There you go. Go ahead and put it where you want.
Any thoughts?
Does that have to be next to like the other buildings, right? Or
This one doesn't.
It doesn't have a prerequisite.
okay, then we probably should put it off in a corner somewhere.
Yeah, makes sense. Guard tower in the corner. Keep an eye on the road.
Yep, we need to keep it safe from any future, any bandits still lingering.
We took care of the bandits. There's no more. Although
Or
most
anyone
of
else,
them
it
did
just
run
makes the
away.
people feel safer.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay, so your unrest is now at 2. Okay, so Watchtower has been added, +1 stability. Plus your defenses, but the defenses aren't going to matter just yet.
That sounds ominous.
Well, you know, if war breaks out or some shit.
Who would
Just
want
don't
to
go to
attack
war.
us?
I don't know. Don't piss people off, maybe.
If we go to war, that's Deidre's job, so we don't have to go to war.
Yeah. Okay, now we can build roads. 1 build point per road. You can't have a farm unless it has a road to the farm. So you will have to build roads.
Yes.
Yep, so we're gonna build a road from the main city to the farmland.
Okay, so that's 1 build point. So we're down to 14. Do I have a way to show that I have roads? I guess I'll just write it. We'll assume because you
That'd be
can't
cool
build
if you
the farm
could,
without
yeah.
it. Yeah.
If you could connect, yeah, like a little roady dirt thing to it.
Yeah, I don't have that
You
option.
just put like a brown arrow.
So
No.
after we do this phase, do we
Not on this
have
grid.
something
Okay.
planned that we could do
The phase
with our
isn't
individual
over.
characters?
Let's just stay on track, and then once we get this over with, then you guys can see what you want to do. Or what do you mean specifically?
I just want to get Manus into the game.
Oh, well, that's what I was asking, if you guys want to do build phase or go and adventure. So,
I wanted to do at least one.
we gotta get through this then. We're almost there. So, are you guys going to build the farmland now?
Yes.
So 2 build points for that.
Yep, and the farm can be built immediately because it's on the plains. There's no preparation time.
Yeah, and then what does the farmlands give you? Each farmland reduces consumption by 2 build points.
By 2.
So farms, put this number in here. Minus 2.
Clearing the hex means getting rid of any kind of terrain that would impede building stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for example, we can't build a farm on a forest, so we'd have to clear the forest, making it a plain.
Okay, and now we're at our edicts. Do you guys want to adjust those or keep them as is?
I think we should keep this as is.
I think with the farmland now mitigating our consumption, I am comfortable keeping stuff where it is.
Okay. Alright, now we're in the income
Because
phase.
4 points was just way too expensive for what we were actually bringing in, but now I think it's manageable.
Earlier, 2 of you guys had deposited 4,000 gold pieces to get a build point. I left the gold pieces there for you guys to either take back, or we can spend them. What would you like to do with that?
I guess I'll take them back now that we have more stuff.
So the 2 people that donated was Pluto and...
Yeah.
So both of you guys take your 2,000 gold back.
What matters is that I showed my people that I was willing to put my own wealth as insurance for the kingdom. The growing village. town.
Okay, withdrawals. Does anybody want to withdraw? There's nothing really to withdraw.
Well, I withdrew 2,000.
Okay, sell valuable items. You guys don't have those. Generate income economy check. Who was doing that? That was Zarky, wasn't it?
That was Zarky.
Zarky's economy is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 with your unrest. Does anybody want to roll the economy? It's going to be a 12.
Okay.
Mantis can roll.
Mantis.
Sure.
Roll their economy.
What am I rolling?
A 12, a D20 12.
Hey, we made it. Even with the new adjusted DC.
Okay. Oh, did it adjust? Oh, it did, because you have another hex, don't you? Oh, let me add
Yeah,
that.
it's
Your
22
size is
now.
+2 now.
So then we divide that by, what, a certain number?
Okay, so
And we
let's
get
see.
BP for it?
Success is divide the result by 5, drop fractions, and add BP. So 4. Wait, divide by 5. Yeah, 4.
Yeah. So we'll make a net profit when we get the farm going.
We turned a profit because of the farm.
Yay!
This
Okay,
is a celebration.
that event is
There
over
it is,
now.
Tasha making good economic decisions.
And now for the event phase.
Feeding the people. Who would have thought?
Who wants to... Baroness, roll your percentage.
60.
Okay. Baroness, roll another percentage.
Is my happiness about to be short-lived?
I don't know. Good or bad things can happen.
I remember you saying most of them were pretty bad. Usually it's better just to have no event happen.
I was trolling you, but yeah, there are some good things in there.
Comet sighted -1 stability. Like, that should be an event.
Okay. Word on the streets says that, you guys are, building in the city and making plans and stuff, and some guy rushes up to you guys and says, Monster attack! Monster attack in the farmlands!
We'll handle it.
They're after our crops.
Okay, if the PC set out to defeat the monster or monsters, a stability check removes the threat.
Oh, I don't just get to fight it.
No, that's fine,
Stabilize us,
actually.
Zoo.
No, I don't want to go and build up a monster. Let's just do it the way it's supposed to be, and then you guys can go adventure
Aw.
like normal.
Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Go ahead, because there's more to it after the stability checks. So I need a... Wait, if the PC set out to defeat the monsters, a stability check removes the threat. Okay, stability check. That was Zoo?
So I guess we just get up, like our militia and go out and chase it off with the
We
militia,
don't have a
basically.
militia.
We have,
Yeah,
There are
power.
some people, yeah.
no, we do
Yeah,
have a militia. We have
Marshall,
Ben, and,
Yeah.
And then us, and that's the militia.
I think we can
With,
get,
like, one guy.
But...
So, what am I
We
rolling?
could probably press.
let's see, your current stability. Let's take a look at that with your current unrest. So 8, 9.
Who's the childlike guy that we saved?
9. You're rolling a 9.
And this is to defeat the monster?
Yeah, you guys are obviously going to defeat the monster. That's not a problem. This is to remove, like, the threat entirely, I guess, is what they're saying.
Okay, so it's a d20 plus 9. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Okay, unrest increases by 4.
Ugh.
And
What?
the hex the monster dwells in becomes unclaimed at this time. This is in addition to losing control of the hexes during upkeep during high unrest. Oh no.
Oh man.
This game hates us so much.
Alright, so unrest is at 6. You guys lose the hex, and if you want the hex again, you have to spend build points to rebuild and claim it. Alright, so farms, no more.
So that was a net loss.
So basically we just completely wasted an entire month.
Maybe.
Like, worse than that, actually. We actually, like, would have been better off not
I'm actually starting to
not
have a
doing
problem
anything.
with this. Because that was like 45 minutes.
Yep, that's what the kingdom building is. At least that's what the chart, that's what Tasha rolled for, so. Events.
Okay.
They can cause you problems. Just to let you guys know, like, some way worse shit is going to happen, so get used to this. Because you're gonna have to learn to deal with it, because that's part of the campaign. It's all part of the campaign.
Well, I want to actually deal with it and not, like, do a roll.
Well, we're going by the book right now. If I feel like this is becoming a continuing problem, then we can do that. But those rolls still would have had to have happened. That stability roll and those unrest numbers still would have happened. Even if you defeated it, like, that's easy. You can just walk over to a monster. But I will tell you that they're telling me that the monster's a CR7+. So it's not something that you're supposed to be able to just deal with. I think that's why they have you run the stability check, is because you're checking the stability of your people and kingdom in general. I would have had to have scaled the monster down.
Around.
Yeah, it rampaged around, ruined some things. You guys managed to deal with the threat, or you didn't. It got away. Perhaps it ran or fled. I know, but this is how the game works. So your
This feels like it's such a harsh penalty.
like I said, wait till you see the other stuff on this list.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to go through another phase, or maybe do a little adventuring?
I mean, I don't want to go through another phase.
Okay, sounds like adventuring it is.
That's pretty deflating, because we just wasted that, like, yeah. Like I said, we would have been better off with that event firing off. We would have actually been better off just not doing anything.
Well, I guess that's why every other kingdom that's ever tried to reclaim the stolen lands has failed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so you guys decide, after that, you're a little bummed out. Maybe you can go adventuring to get more funds. Zarky tells you that he really doesn't want to
Hey,
go.
maybe we're actually looking for that monster, since it got away.
Yeah, maybe. And you guys, and Zarky tells you that he wants to spend more time training his companion and just, like a little mini vacation. He just wants
Yeah,
to
he's
take a
in
vacation.
charge while we're gone.
Well, yeah, not a vacation. While we're away, you're in charge.
Sure.
Are we exploring more hexes? Is that our plan?
It sounds like it.
I don't know. Is it? Okay. Okay.
So this
Well,
one
we have to
that
go
just got
deeper into the
rampaged,
forest then.
is that unexplored now, or is that just we just have to fix it?
We just have to spend more resources.
It's
Okay.
explored, but yeah.
You want to take this hex? And then we have this cloud, which is only a partially explored hex.
Let's not forget that you guys did get some fang berries, and I don't think you've seen Boken yet. So let's say you guys go and see him before you start building up your city.
No, we did see him. He gave us some potions.
I don't remember you guys going to him.
I'm pretty sure I remember going to him, but
Not.
maybe,
right-
I could be
potions.
wrong. Yeah, because I thought that was from bringing the berries back to old Boken. He's like, here's some potions I made out of them.
Did he? Did that happen?
Maybe,
Okay.
yeah. I thought it happened, maybe not.
I mean, if you have potions, then you have potions.
I don't think I took them, but for the most part, because I'm like, I can already cast it.
Really don't remember
think-
you
but-
returning to him specifically.
I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I thought I remembered us doing that, but maybe I'm just like, remember reading that as like the quest reward, or who knows.
Just like old Boken.
Yeah, I'm looking for the info now.
What was the reward from him?
I'm gonna find
It
out.
was just potions.
So I got a cure light, a cure moderate, and a restoration, a lesser restoration. I don't know if any of those would be part of that reward. We should annex his land. We'll be an aggressive.
No, you guys acquired that. You guys have not returned the fang berries to Boken. I know this for a fact now that I'm
Okay.
looking at it.
Then let us do that before these fangberries get all moldy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only been 4 months. These berries are remarkably well preserved.
Okay. Right, so you guys deliver the berries to him, and that gives him enough to make 7 potions, in which he will sell to you at a 25% discount.
Okay.
Maybe that's what. Maybe we returned him and just didn't buy any then. I don't remember. I thought I remembered us talking to him, but I could be wrong. Do we want to buy any potions then?
Not right now.
If anything, I was thinking of maybe just buying a Cure Light Wounds wand, but...
He doesn't have wands.
Well, he doesn't have them, I know, but I was thinking that,
Oh.
if anything, that's what I would want to buy.
Gotcha. Okay, so no potions then. Okay, so you guys wanted to go to the one between the Tatzelworm Den and the Fangberry thicket? Is that right?
Yeah, it's a blank space.
Can't stand that. Well, what do you know? He's never here when he needs to be.
Who?
Serdurium.
No, this is something he would enjoy.
Well, I don't know about enjoy, but... Okay, so you guys spend, let's see, almost 2 days, less than 2 days to get over there. But before you guys head out, let's say that you guys go to the message board, job board in your guys' city that you guys put up. Because you're like, well, it's just the 3 of us and we're not really, you know, we need to bring more people with us, or at least somebody stronger, in order to do this adventure. And Zarky doesn't want to go with you guys, and so you go to the job board, and perhaps you see a man there staring at it cluelessly. I can only assume he's clueless by the description of his points he told me he had.
Didn't he like a gnome or something?
Who?
Or did No, that was something Matos was talking about doing. He didn't actually do that, right?
Yeah, I think he's just a human, right? Mantis,
Okay.
are you there?
Yes.
You're staring at a job board.
Wait.
Perhaps why you're staring at it, I don't know. But they walk up to the job board and you're next to it, and now you guys are next to each other.
Okay, just a sec. Let's do this properly, because we're leaders now of Baroness. I will put on the job board looking or requesting assistance on an expedition to further explore the glorious lands. Please present yourself to
My castle.
to Deidre.
Which is just to Deirdre. Oh, okay.
What's your title? Well, you're a diplomacy
Counselor.
person.
Yeah, I guess I'm just counselor, chancellor. No, I'm not even chancellor. That's actual title too, isn't it?
You're an advisor, aren't you?
You're the counselor.
Yeah, that's it.
The counselor? Yeah, counselor.
So anyway, I put up a job board looking for hardy adventurers that wish to assist the royal court. Because we can do stuff like that now.
Hey,
Yeah.
you guys know what this thing is? It looks to be some sort of arcane trickery or something. I asked the
thing?
people in town, I told them I was looking for work, and they directed me here. I don't know how to use this, though.
Is he talking about the job board?
I think he's talking about the job board because he doesn't know how to read. Oh, that's my guess.
Well, what kind of work are you looking for?
I can smash things real good.
We might just
Prove
have
it.
a position for you.
You see that he's
Smash
like
something for
really
me.
muscular, and he's not really wearing armor.
Of course not. Smash something for me.
Will this suffice? He points at the job board.
Yeah, see, I knew he was going to smash the job board.
See, I was hoping he would just do it, but since he asked, I'm like, well, probably not that.
-1
For being
guild
honest.
No, I'm kidding.
We're mounting an expedition to explore the wilds of the stolen kingdoms, stolen lands. Would you be up for joining us?
Sure. Does it pay?
You will be entitled to an equal share of anything that we find.
We'll cut you a check.
And I owe you.
It's in the mail.
Equal share, you say? That doesn't sound
You
too
also-
bad.
You also have the gratitude of myself and the ruling council.
I'm in, and he extends a hand to shake your hand.
I will shake his hand and probably regret it.
And he
from the sounds of
squeezes
this
it
setup.
uncomfortably tight and smacks you on the back with his other hand.
Okay. What would your name be?
My name's Ekigro.
Ekigro? Welcome aboard.
I.
We'll be setting out tomorrow morning. You can meet us by the front gates. Do you have a horse?
I don't believe so.
Yes, you
Okay,
do.
we'll have to set you up with something.
Oh, I have a horse.
Yeah, just
He
just
just
say you have a
forgot.
horse. It's just not war trained, but yeah, you have a docile horse.
Until he got into town, came in with the horse.
Yes.
He didn't even know how to get here because he can't read maps, but the horse can.
But,
so
but
it's
the
fine.
horse can, yes.
Yeah.
I have higher intelligence than horses.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't mean you know how to read a map.
That's true. But
That's something you have to be trained how to do. And that's something your horse is trained how to do and you're not.
Oh,
I honestly don't think reading a map is something you have to be trained to do.
That's
Maybe
what you
some
think.
people require training, but some people just have innate skill at it. Anyway, off topic. I'll meet them tomorrow on the morn, and
Excellent.
if it's nighttime, I'll go back to the horse's stables and I'll sleep with my horse.
Mhm. Okay. Then morning comes and you guys all meet up to start heading out.
Sounds good. I'll buy some more travel rations.
Any interactions you guys want to do before you leave?
I don't think so.
So, Tasha met this guy. I don't know if you guys were at the job board, but you guys all see this man joining your group.
For whoever hasn't met him yet, this is Ekigoro. He's agreed to join us exploring the wilds.
Like, read him. I tell him he
Well,
has an
hi there.
interesting style of dress.
Mhm.
I ask him if he knows what he's getting into.
Yeah, of course.
I've known people that have died out in the wildlands.
I grew up in the wild. It is no big deal.
Okay, well, I hope you're right.
Okay. On your guys' first day of traveling, just before close to the evening, you guys reach past the bandit camp. Go ahead and roll me perception. Deirdre, you spot a boar in the distance. Do you want to do anything about that?
I think I'll just steer us away from the boar. Like, I'll say, let's not go that direction. There's a dangerous boar over there. We don't have any reason to fight.
Evening arrives before you guys move to the next hex, and you can probably set up camp or travel through night.
Now we'll camp. No sense in pushing it. I feel like I need a retinue with my new position.
You need to what?
Retinue. a baggage train with servants and tents and horses and fine foods. Somebody to make the camp for us.
Alright, you guys set up camp and go ahead and roll nighttime perceptions as you guys do your watches. The evening is quite peaceful. You guys get through the entire evening without any major noises. Nothing really wakes you up. Everything seems alright. And you wake up the next day. Let me show you guys what day of year it is. Alright, then you guys are gonna cut across the Tusk Gutter's Lair hex. And then on to the next hex after that. Is there anything you guys want to do before you do that traveling?
Just a quick check to make sure the bandit camp is still abandoned.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I think I got something that I can spice this this hex up for you guys, since Sarky's not here. Oh, no it didn't! I'm gonna regenerate that. Oh, no, that's what it wanted.
You know, I'm thinking the Stag Lord's Fort would be a nice place to start a second community whenever we get to that point.
Absolutely, actually.
It's
Tasha,
right on
you
the shores of this
know
lake.
that you might actually get, like, inherent benefits from it. Kind of like how Oleg's already had a building, you know? So, yeah. Alright, so
Of course,
you
that's
guys
probably gonna be a long way in the future.
can go ahead and roll perceptions as you guys will make it into the hex.
Because we're actually tracking months, I mean, it's potentially possible our characters could actually age up, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, in the span of 4 months, some other adventure paths have already concluded.
Yeah, Reign of Winter would have been done by now. That thing is so fast-paced, it's insane. There's like zero downtime. Okay. I need more perceptions.
You didn't need mine.
Alright, Ekigro and Zoo, you guys hear some commotion up ahead in the woods. And the commotion sounds a lot like snarls, as well as very deep voices speaking in a language perhaps you don't understand. And perhaps you guys choose to investigate, and if you do, you'll probably get off your horses to investigate. If you don't investigate, let me know.
Yes, we do.
Okay, then I'll say that you guys get off your horses and set them off to the
Are we trying to be
side.
stealthy?
You probably want to, because the sounds you're hearing, they're like very deep snarls, and there's many of them, with very deep voices speaking a language that none of you guys know.
Okay.
So you might not want to just rush out there and be like, hey, what's going on here?
If only we had a stealthy scout who could take a peek for us?
We do.
Zarky's not here, though.
That's okay.
Do we
Zoo
have another one?
volunteers to go scout ahead.
Okay.
Okay, if you're confident.
My Fey friends have taught me a couple of things.
Alright, so go ahead and stealth it up. Oh, invisibility it up.
Ooh, nicely done.
I blend into the green.
Alright, perfect. And go ahead and roll me a Knowledge Arcana. Okay, you approach the sounds that you're hearing, and you see 9 creatures. And they're all kind of circling around one of those, what are they called? Thylacine? Thylacine? Jackal-like
thylacine.
hounds? Thylacine? Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems to have its foot caught in a bear trap. And it's like cowering and scared. And these 9 creatures circling it look an awful lot like very, very, very big wolves. And they're growling, and some of them seem to be formulating words. And with that knowledge, you think you see a bunch of wargs.
But I can't understand them.
Doesn't look like it. You cannot understand them. None of them seem to notice your presence, but you do know that if you get too close, they do have scent, and they might smell you. These are medium-sized creatures, but they're really big and bulky in their chest and shoulder region. You know that they have a higher intelligence than your typical animal because these are magical beasts. You know that they can talk and can communicate.
Alright. Well, hopefully I'm not too far away from my companions, so I'm gonna run back and tell them what's up with the situation. That there's a trapped thylacine, and that there's these intelligent wolves all congregated around it. They're saying something. I can't understand it.
But they're speaking in some sort of language, he said.
Yeah, I just can't understand.
Well, I want to talk to them then.
I say be very careful. We shall go together.
Okay, one sec.
Ekigro readies his axe.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure out of character they're just going to attack us, but I want to go try to talk to them anyway. Like, that sounds amazing. Let's go talk to these crazy sounding wolves that can talk, apparently. Plus, I can always cast share languages on them. I actually have that prepared. So. Mostly because I forgot to unprepare it. But
you sound a lot like
much.
wargs.
Yeah.
They're pretty nasty creatures. I don't know if we want them around here.
3 feet tall and weighs 300 pounds.
Well, I mean,
If you want to be careful, I mean, if you want to talk, then just be careful. We'll back you up.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Totally.
So we get there, are they still, like, circling this thing, or did they attack it while we were...
How do you
in the meantime?
Do you guys try to stealthily approach, or you just kind of come right out?
I don't do stealth. That's silly talk. No, I just walk straight into there. And, to the edge of where they're circling around or whatever. Till I see them.
Okay.
And then when I do, I say, "Hello, my friends."
All right. So when you approach, you do see them all kind of around this trapped creature. And when you step out and you say that, they all kind of look up at you and start snarling and growling. And one of them speaks back and says, "Friends? We're not friends. What are you doing in our territory?"
Oh, I apologize. I didn't know it was your territory.
They all
Perhaps we could be invited guests instead?
They all seem like no longer interested in the trapped thylacine. And they all start like slowly, one step at a time, with their heads kind of down with a snarl, approaching you guys.
Well, I'll try to like convince them to talk. Say we can share news of the surrounding regions, perhaps, or exchange stories or something. I'm sure we could find some common ground. That's a pretty bad roll, so they probably don't give a shit.
Do I see a map in our near future?
Yes.
I think so. But I'm getting ready to cast a spell.
Yeah, they're slowly approaching and they don't seem to be stopping at all.
I sense that they are hostile to us. I don't have to roll the sense of danger.
It's safe to assume.
Oh, that's a lot of wargs.
And
Yeah.
I say in a cheesy fashion. Actually, never mind now.
It's like a 2d6 of wards, and I rolled twice, and it gave me the same number, so I said, fuck it. This is what you're getting.
Can we even take on this many wargs?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yes, we can.
I don't know how tough wargs are, to be honest.
Because I'm sensing danger, and I'm going to cast Entangle. This won't hurt them, but this will impede them.
Okay.
But it's 40 feet, right? Yeah.
I'm guessing we have to roll initiative now.
Is this a surprise roundy type thing?
I hope so.
Yeah, if he's acting as a surprise, you guys can also.
Am I still
react to
invisible
it,
for like
or...
a moment? Well, they might not be expecting it.
Well, after the spell, no, you won't be invisible, but...
Oh yeah, but like
Right.
as I'm casting it, they probably don't see me.
Yeah,
Right,
no,
that's
they
probably
don't
why you get a
notice.
surprise round, honestly. Otherwise, you probably would have had to roll initiative in order to even do that.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But because they would get like a perception in order to get a chance to act the surprise round, but they don't see you when you're trying
Right.
to do this. So, so now I get to roll initiative, right?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah. Yeah, since he's gonna
Let's go,
act. I mean,
initiative.
they
Where
were
the hell's my
gonna
initiative? There it
maybe
is.
act. they're only approaching. Nothing too
Probably. I hadn't rolled a sense motive yet, but...
Hey, wow.
see a lot-
They made a lot
I
of
see a lot of
successes.
successes.
That's okay because it's still gonna take them a long
It's still difficult
time
terrain,
to
though.
get to us. We just want to make sure that they all can't like surround us.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do I got everybody?
Yes.
This character doesn't have traits yet. That's okay. He's an NPC.
Just make
I'm gonna
them.
stand there and watch. I raise my hand. Go forth, my minions.
Give him resilient +1 to forts and I don't know.
Sure. Now he'll have a 10 fortitude save at level 4.
Perfect. Okay, so the entangle goes up, and all of a sudden, all of these wargs have to try to save. And did you already
Which
put
they
the
mostly did.
entangle on? You did. Oh my god. Only one failed. Wow.
Yeah, they have. Looks like they have pretty good bonuses, probably.
Yeah. Just to
And
let you
they
guys
rolled really high,
know,
too.
the encounter is scaled down by their health. They are not all the same healthiness. So, though it seems like there's a lot, they're not all full health. Well, they're full health, but their health pools are different.
They all, yeah.
So some might drop quicker than others. Okay, so this one is in the
I think it's
entangle.
something
It's
that's manageable for level 4s, I'm guessing, unless they're way stronger than I'm thinking.
This CR is pretty freaking high. I'm just gonna say that. So it's gonna double move through the entanglement.
I'm hoping that Ikirgo, or whatever, Ekigro, has good damage, because I think that's what we're going to be missing otherwise.
Alright,
Ekigro doesn't have a horse. One of his traits makes it move as fast overland as a horse.
Oh, okay. Alright, we'll do that then. This man's been running alongside of you guys.
I can improve Deidre's. I can enlarge her.
What's your HP?
I don't think I want to be enlarged.
Mantis.
Okay.
Oh shit. What? What's my HP? My HP is at 52 right now, and once I rage, I'll get 8 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do.
Oh shit! Did
Shield of
I
Faith.
missed putting my initiative on there.
Whoops.
I was like, what am I gonna do next?
No, it's fine. So yeah, I cast Shield of Faith and like pull out my Morning Star. Or actually no. Well, I actually ask, do they have any special resistances? Because apparently Tasha knows what these are. Do you know?
Not that I'm aware of.
You
Okay,
don't
I'll
think
just
they
pull out
have
the Morning
any
Star then.
special resistances or immunities. You think they're really just
Okay.
wolves that are intelligent enough, apparently, to talk.
It was possible the Cold Iron might have been relevant, or Silver possibly, like if they're vampire
Maybe, but
or,
you don't.
werewolfy or something. But
Yeah,
I don't
pretty
know though
sure
that.
not.
So, and I don't have a silver weapon anyway, so that's something I should probably invest in.
Maybe.
But yeah, I'll just pull out the Morning Star,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Ekigro?
Ekigro has his axe at the ready. He looks at the rest of the party and says, "We have them come to us? Yes. Smash!" And he steps up a little bit and readies an action to attack a warg that comes within 5 feet. And he will rage once they get in range.
Okay, this one double moves. This one's entangled, so he's gonna try to break out of that. Ah, what is this? 13, I'm pretty sure fails.
Fails.
Okay.
Strength or escape artist check versus the DC, which is 14.
Looks like this one can double move all the way up and triggers Ekigro's action.
Alright, time to see if
Okie
you actually
dokie.
can. If you can actually smash. Nope.
No.
Ah.
No, he cannot. Alright, this one. Double moves.
Maybe I've taken Star Fox's
Double
roles
moves.
from Rise of the Rune Lords.
Yep.
All of you guys have? Like, the only person that really has a lot of luck this game is Zarky and Zoo. Everybody
Well, you
else
got
has
a double
been
crit in.
kind of, like, out of luck. Double move.
Sarky had the 2 crits in a row on that guy. That was pretty hilarious.
This is gonna have to double move. This one will have to double move. Alright, Zoo.
Let's see. Just looking at. I know some of them have already ended their move and are still in the area of effect. I want to see if it applies on my turn or at the end of their turn.
Okay, well,
I
What
think
effect?
it says that creatures that make their save can move as normal, but those that remain in the area must save again at the end of my turn. Okay. There we go. Okay, so at the end of this turn, anybody who's still in the entangled area must save again. I'm going to cast it again. And just
Oh,
move it up
man.
a little bit.
lots of plants.
There we go.
Lots of plants.
That should just be tipping those two, I think. So, I'm going to, have them all save, except for the guy that's already entangled. Take this.
It's like it's at least one. Didn't even get one. Wait, no, it got one. It did get one. Just kidding. Warg 5 got entangled. Which one is that?
Yeah,
That's the one
5.
right in front of Ikigro.
Is that
It keeps them
sorcery
double
spell for
moving.
you?
It is for me.
I think it's his
Oh,
bloodline
okay.
spell or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna move back.
Good choice.
I'm gonna move back and draw a. Let's see. What do I have? I'll draw my crossbow. Yeah, that's my turn. That's my turn.
Move over here. I'll cast a spell on our new companion.
Oh. On a side note, something I realized we were doing wrong. Enlarge person actually is not a touch spell.
What?
No, it's not.
Yeah, so even though it's a full round cast, you actually don't have to worry about people staying near you. You can just hang back. It's a
Is it
close
close?
range spell. It has like yeah, it's close, but not touch range.
Weird. How did I not know that? I've seen it cast
I don't
so
know.
many times,
Reading
and I've
is
always
hard.
seen it cast as a touch spell.
Yeah.
That's
And
weird.
I don't know.
That
Maybe it
was
was.
extra strong.
Maybe it was in like a previous edition or like one of the in 3.0 or 3.5. I don't know.
Okay, well that helps immensely.
Yeah, I just found that out
This-
recently too, and I'm like,
So do
wait,
you still
what?
move?
I need to tell that to Star Fox. Well, he did bull strength, so he's still moving.
Oh,
that
okay.
one actually is.
Yeah,
touch.
and that is touch.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, if you enlarge person this guy, he's gonna be silly easy to hit, but do silly amounts of damages too.
Yeah, that might be coming up soon. Because Deidre doesn't like to be enlarged.
I don't think it's
So in
very useful on
retrospect-
me either.
Yeah, because it lowers your armor class and stuff. So
Right, and I
I
don't
should
do that
probably
much
have
damage
cast-
on melee attacks anyway.
I should probably have cast the bull strength on you to give you to hit and damage in retrospect.
All right. Round
I'll
2,
remember
work
that.
for moves, and Deirdre.
Let's see here. I want to take a turn off to cast Mirror Image as well. I think I'm going to... Well, not to cast Mirror Image, I don't think. I think I'm actually going to do something different. I think I'm going to 5-foot step back and bless everyone.
Okay.
So let's target all the party and bless and wait, what did I just do? Oh, I just closed it. Wait, what? Oh, it's because I'm in freaking combat mode instead of standard mode. God damn it. Alright, there we go. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, I think Ekigro needs to just not roll nat ones for the rest of this fight.
This one double moves. This one is entangled. It's
Did you ever
really
apply
not
the
looking-
entangled to Ward 5, by the way, when he failed?
Oh, maybe I didn't. Let me apply that.
Let's do a strength check to get out. 18?
Yes.
Okay. He is no longer entangled. Is that full round or standard or just move?
To break out of entangled? I think
Yeah.
it's a standard, but...
They can attempt to break free as a move action.
Move action.
No,
then
never
you'll
mind then.
use a move action to start going through the difficult terrain.
I guess in this case that doesn't matter too much, because either way he's left with one
He's still
action.
gonna be
he's
in
gonna
it.
use to move. Yeah.
Ekigro will smash the one that's entangled.
Okay.
What is
easier
my
to hit.
plus to hit right now? Plus 14.
Well, I gave you an additional +1 from Bless.
Yeah, I know.
And then Bull
Yeah,
Strength
that's-
gave you an extra +2. So,
Is
it's
that
pretty
That
good.
should do it.
Alright, you hit.
No, that's a D10. This is a D12. 20 damages.
Holy.
To number 5.
Yep.
It
Does
goes,
some damage.
falls to the ground and starts bleeding out.
Ekigro smash!
As they advance through the foliage and begin to surround us, yeah, this barbarian lets out this terrible howl, and it's not even that you're hearing his weapon chop through meat. You just hear the thud of it on the ground as the thing just falls from the massive blow.
This warg tries to bite Ekigro with a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. He's gonna do 5 damage to you. Piercing, blunt, and slashing, all 3. And,
Okay.
it's gonna try to trip you. 16.
16 meets. Because AC bonuses are included in here, and raging with... I have a -4 to AC right now.
But your CMD is based on your strength, which should be 2 higher because of the bull strength I cast on you.
Yes, I know.
Even though your
That's it.
AC is garbage, your CMD might be pretty good.
My CMD is normally 20 with the bull strength, but because I'm raging, it's at a -4.
So his meats succeeds then?
Yep.
Then
Meats-
you are
Yeah, it's
prone.
like AC.
Okay, then you fall prone.
So how
Now
much
his AC is
damage
even
did
lower.
I take? 5, so
5.
I
Effectively
take
3,
2
right?
less than that, so I take 3.
Yeah, these days could be a problem if, you don't have a way to control them, because knocking people prone, and then just them ganging up on you.
Well, yeah, that's what wolves do.
So that one double move to get up to me. And they're still kind of getting around us here.
This one 5-foot steps out of the vines and attacks Deirdre. And automatically misses.
Aha! Do I want to shift here? Nope.
Okay, number 1, 5-foot steps out of the vines and attacks Deirdre. I didn't target you, but does a 21. It misses.
No, actually, misses.
This thing whines and screams as it sounds like it might be bleeding.
Probably.
Also, might be
You gotta
might be
have to save
entangled.
it.
Oh yeah, it's probably entangled, most definitely, because it's trapped, so it's not having
The vines are
best
just
day.
keeping it safe.
I'm just gonna put on. What was it? Ongoing damage.
That's correct. You can't get tripped if you're getting up. Because the attack happens while you, against your prone AC. It happens basically while you're still prone. If you want to try to trip somebody as soon as they get up, you have to do it with a ready to action. Which you could do. You get the attack opportunity and then you'd also get the ready to action. It's pretty strong.
All right, Zoo.
That's my turn. I am going to cast. Let's see. There's this guy near me that I don't like. But there's also this guy near Tasha. which one do I take care of? I'm going to move over here. This might sound crazy, but if we're all kind of close together, this should work better for us.
Earth, I think
And
it
I'm
will
going to
too.
surround us with Entangle.
Oh, okay.
What do you? Okay.
Wait, what are you doing to him? Oh, more
He's
entangles?
casting
It's
another
gonna get
entangle.
super hard for them to get, like, to surround us. It's just gonna be on all sides.
Plants everywhere!
I'm going to manipulate the terrain to our advantage.
This could
I
backfire
mean,
I'll
if
be
we need to
close.
run away. If we ever need to run away, we're fucked. Like, can't go anywhere. There's plants. I guess you could just dispel them or something, right? Like it's, or is entangle not allow you?
Yeah,
to?
I can dispel.
Yeah, it's standard
Sweet.
action, but
Uh-huh.
depending which way you go, it might take a long time. Like if we wanted to go up
Actually, can
on the
I,
map, good luck.
Actually, can I even move the thing? Maybe I don't. Let's see. What's the edge of it? I think this is the edge of it, right? This way, maybe? It kind of gives us like a little out here.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it.
Or should I try to get both of them?
I mean, they have such good saves you kind of need. I think you need to hit as many as you can for it to be worth it.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Hmm. Okay, one
Hey, there you go,
saves.
you got one.
And now at the end of my turn, everything that's still in it after their movement is going to possibly be entangled, which is these three.
For the other one, yeah.
So now they're
aren't there
also all
four?
entangled.
Oh wait,
We all rolled the same.
That was
unconscious,
dead.
never mind.
They all rolled 8 somehow.
Not suspicious.
That's not a suspicious looking result.
Alright, that's my turn. I feel successful. I hit 4 things with them now.
Okay. Baroness Tasha?
Five-foot step back. Then I will begin casting a spell. Now that I've realized it has range. So that's it for me.
Tasha has this, like, duh moment.
Epiphany. Wait a
I
second.
mean, you can apply it via touch. You just don't have to.
That's correct.
Maybe she just likes feeling the muscles as they grow.
But this way, well, I've always had a problem because I've had to try and like arrange it so when they get large, they have room to do that in.
Right, yeah.
So I'm not in the way. Now it's not an issue.
Yeah, you can stand like 30 feet away. Not in this situation, but normally you can do that.
This works.
Work 4 is entangled,
Oh,
by the
he's
way.
entangled. Oh yeah. Let me roll his.
Strength or
thing.
escape artist.
12.
And even if he gets out,
Fail.
even if he got out, he takes a move action to do it, so he wouldn't actually be able to attack anyone this turn.
To your turn.
Pretty good. Alright, what do I want to do this round? Do I want to
Get the one closest to me.
Do I want to try to debuff him or attack?
Whichever's good. I trust you.
I think I'm going to just do an attack. I don't think the debuff is worth it in this situation, really. It's a small number like this. Like a big number like this, I mean like a bunch of these dudes. So, attacking with a Morning Star on the guy, I think actually I'll do this guy right here. Not Ward 1.
And you hit. And you hurt him pretty good.
Ooh, nice roll. And then that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. He's going to move out and over to Tasha and bite her.
Oh no!
And hits.
Ah.
Now there's the concentration check required.
Yeah, you might lose that spell.
This is a DC 20... 22.
Should be DC.
It should just be 21.
It's not doubled for just damage?
It's not double the spell level.
No, it's
Spell
the
level
spell
plus
level
damage.
plus the damage.
Yeah, so DC
Plus
21 then. Yeah.
Plus 10, yeah. It's a difficult check, but not impossible.
Yeah, but it's
Nope.
me rolling, so... Oh well.
Alright, you lose the spell, and it
Did I just get
trips
hit
you.
twice?
Nope, you just got
Yeah, it
tripped.
Why did it do damage twice?
It did say damage twice.
Oh,
I see
Oh
10
yeah,
twice.
look at that damage.
okay. Let me fix that.
It did 20 damage!
Okay, you already fixed it? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and then it knocks you prone.
Yes.
Number 9 is still entangled.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. Are you having feelings for these things? 14?
Yes, that means.
Meets? Okay. He uses the rest of his move.
But you
to
still can't get
partway
out.
Yeah.
He's been entangled twice too. Like he's moved and then just got re-entangled multiple times now.
Ekigro stands up and will provoke the attack of opportunity.
One of
Ward
them's
2.
unconscious.
At least he's entangled.
So this one.
I think the entangled gives him penalties to attacking, right?
He hits you.
Doesn't matter.
I get the impression that
Damn.
he just doesn't get missed.
Alright.
No, he has
So
6 AC,
that-
I think.
That will actually,
Does 3 instead, right?
yeah.
Says your DR is not on.
Wait, I had 5 temp, and so I... Oh, no. So I should be, There we go.
Should be at 3, I think.
Yeah, 3 wounds.
Okay.
And Ekigro will smash the one that attacked him.
Okay. Yes, that hits. Okay, it is still up, but very much so hurt.
And Ekigro roars at it.
It's gonna bite at you in a fit of anger. 17
that'll hit.
hit.
Okay, let me adjust the damages.
And then it's gonna try to trip you. Uh, 11 misses.
That'll miss.
And it growls. Snarling. Number 7. Where is this critter? Oh. Okay. Number
Yeah, one I hit.
7 is gonna 5-foot step. And
Give himself a
attack
flank,
with
or is
a
he gonna
flank.
attack Zoo? Yep.
And he misses. Your AC's paying off.
Yeah, for a change. They haven't rolled any nat 20s yet.
This one is entangled.
I don't think they need nat 20s to hit. So I think
No.
they can actually hit on
19.
like probably 19s and 18s at least.
Yes, that works.
It's gonna use the rest of its move action to get here.
Oh damn! I should use sudden shift when I got attacked by Warg 7.
Uh-oh. Number 6. He's gonna attack Deerjaw.
And I don't even want
And
to use
miss.
it versus this guy because he's not in a good position for it. Oh, I can use it on Warg 1. But yeah.
Are you gonna shift or no?
I mean, I could shift over this way, but the problem is that, like, that's not really the direction I want to go. I'll do it anyway. Well, no, I won't because it's an immediate action. So then I can't use a shift here. So I'll just whatever. I'll just do your worst.
Then he's flanking and he's gonna bite you.
Mm-hmm.
26
Okay.
hits.
Yep.
He's gonna do some damage. He's gonna try to trip you.
Probably will.
And he succeeds.
Yeah. Now I'm in a pretty bad spot because my AC is gonna be pretty garbage while prone.
Just trust it and get up.
And provoke 4 attack opportunities. It sounds like a great idea.
I'll try and make it only 3.
Alright, Zoo.
I'm gonna use a laughing touch on this guy right next to me. So I'm going to make a touch attack against him.
Okay.
Hopefully I can touch him. My touch is not that good.
Aw. Low strength.
Yeah, I'm a sorcerer.
Yeah. That's what I hate about those melee touch spells. It's like, but I'm a caster! Why would I have strength?
You can always take
Well, it
weapon
helps balance
finesse.
him out.
Mm. Wait,
And
can
I'm
you
going to
weapon finish
5-foot
spells?
step
Yep.
Touch spells, yeah.
here.
Oh.
Actually, no, maybe should I stay here? Oh, I need to help Tasha though.
Yeah, if you move, then they're just gonna flank Tasha.
I guess I'll stand my ground here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Tasha, you are prone.
Yes, I'm going to pull out a wand and cast magic missiles.
Is withdrawing
That
an
one over
item
there.
from your pack while you're prone provoke?
Drawing a weapon doesn't provoke. It's a wand, which is considered a weapon-like thing.
Oh.
Yeah, as long as she has the wand, like, you know, somewhere easily accessible, which she uses it all the time, so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, if you're pulling out like a potion, that provokes
Potion would be
because
different, yeah.
potions you can't just generally, unless you have something specifically made for it, you can't just be like walking around with a
Scrolls
potion in
usually
your belt.
provoke too.
Items
Yeah.
out of your bag is supposed to provoke unless you have a handy haversack.
Correct.
That's right.
So, but it's not an item out of a bag.
A
it's
wand
weapon,
counts as a weapon
basically.
then in this case. So that means you
Yep.
can withdraw a wand while you move as part of your move action then.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
That's correct.
Alright, go for it. What you gonna do?
I'm going to shoot that one for the minimum damage I can possibly do.
It was enough.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yes.
free up
That way
Ekigro.
Ekigro can save you.
Which Ekigro will probably do. Once it gets
Probably.
Ekigro's turn.
But we're not sure yet.
Ekigro attack and Ekigro protect.
Nah, Ekigro just attack.
So I'm done.
Okay, number 4 is still entangled. Deirdre, you're prone.
Full defense.
I think I could total defense stand up, and that's probably not
You could.
not the worst idea. The other thing I could try doing is I could try to cast defensively. That's a silly idea. Because I know I would fail the concentration roll. I think I only have like a plus. I have a +7 to the concentration roll. It'd be a DC 17, so there's a 50-50 chance that I got the spell off, basically. And I don't like the idea of doing a coin flip. So I think I'm gonna do total defense. And then the question is, do I want to try to stand up, provoke, or just total defense on the ground and hope that Ekigro can kill a couple of them or something?
Okay, I'll put it on you.
I was about to do that. I think I am gonna try to stand up. Well, there's 4 of them actually. No, I'm not gonna do that. I second guessing myself. I'm gonna stay where I'm at for now, and maybe next turn I'll be in a better position. I also could still use like a shift ability if somebody tries to attack me or something. It might put me in a better spot.
Okay. Alright, number 3 bites at Tasha. And misses.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a stroke of luck.
Number 9. Oh, yeah. He's getting there.
Did we forget to roll his save at the end of Zoo's turn?
Who's safe?
Oh, was it?
Because he was in the
Oh, that's right. I
entangled.
didn't.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
Oh,
think we
9,
did.
right?
He might be entangled
Let's see
right
if
now.
he's still entangled.
Alright.
He probably isn't, but yeah, he's not. Yep. It was worth a shot. At least you still got Ward 4 in the entangle.
He's gonna move up here, and he's also gonna take a total defense. As he's snarling and growling at all of you guys. Ekigro.
Ekigro moves 5 feet over here, and he says, "Lass, it's not a good idea to get in close with these guys if you can't smash them."
Oh.
You hit!
No,
I don't.
one's an
I
auto
rolled a
fail on
1.
attacks.
Oh, you rolled a 1. Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Mhm.
He says after wagging his finger at me.
Well, now we know Ekigro can't miss
Ekigro
unless
has
he rolls
a
a
95% chance to hit, and he has rolled twice to not hit.
Remember that time Abysm had plus 45 to hit and still rolled a natural 1 to miss?
Yep. Good times.
Good times.
It's not that you have a 95% chance to hit, it's that you have a 5% chance to miss.
It's the same thing.
The funny thing is they have the same thing on you though. Like I think they have basically like a 5% chance to miss on Ekigro.
I think so.
Alright, Warg 7 sees that Deirdre is not cowering, but like protecting yourself with your shield and armor and weapon and stuff, and total defensing yourself in your prone position. So it's gonna switch over to Zoo, who looks a whole lot more vulnerable. And he hits. And he does some damage, and it's gonna try to trip Zoo. And he hits, and Zoo goes prone. Number 8. Number 8 is going to delay his turn until a certain point in time. Number 6 is going to bite at Deirdre. And hit.
Oh man. It's back.
Yeah, we're in really bad position here.
Oh yeah. No, that's what I'm saying though, it's back. I'm getting hit through 22 AC again.
Alright, number 1's going to
25 would hit me too, though, I guess.
Step and take a
Okay.
flank on Deirdre.
Sure.
And hit.
Of course. I think I'm dead. Nope, not quite. I think I'm dead after this next attack.
Maybe, because number 8 is going to take that flank and attack you now.
Yeah. I guess I'm probably not, because I have,
Oh, he misses.
It misses anyway, but...
Can you, like, immediate action shift or something?
I can only, the problem with shift is I can only shift into other squares that I can reach. So the ones that are hitting me are ones that... Or the ones that are missing are ones I don't want to use the shift for. Like, if one had missed, I would have shifted next to you.
I see.
And if I'd remembered to use it that one time that Warwick 7 missed, then I would have been in a much better position too, because I would have been in that spot too. But I forgot to use it, so... And by the time I remembered, we'd like done like another turn, so I was like, well, I can't just be like, I'll go back and do my... Like, it would... Yeah, it was too late.
Alright, Zoo?
I'm gonna try and defensively cast
Okay.
to try and get an invisibility up. Let's see, where's my concentration check? Alright, so I need a, what is it, a 17? No, that's for first level spell. I need a 19.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, that's my...
Okay. Baroness Tasha?
Oops. Okay. And I will just, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. Round 5. Something happened. You guys hear music.
Is it, that Music sounds like the music box.
Yes, you hear the music box, and it's loud, unlike all the other times you've heard it. And you also hear a girl child crying. And all of these wargs' ears like perk up. And all of a sudden they seem a little bit, their demeanor seems a little different. This guy is still entangled, so he's gonna keep trying to get out, and he fails.
The one guy is being... the one warg.
And you can hear
entangled.
him growling in some language to the others that you guys don't understand. Deirdre.
Do I total defense again? It didn't help last time. Well, yeah, actually literally didn't. The way the rolls panned out. Or do I risk the 50-50? Risk the coin flip? I feel like the total defense is not gonna, with the amount of health I have now, total defense isn't gonna work anyway, but the mirror image might if it gets off, so I think I'm gonna risk the 50-50 coin flip. This is so bad. Alright. Okay, I got it off.
You did it.
So I'm casting
Yay.
mirror image on myself.
Okay.
You actually... Yeah.
I'm probably gonna roll like one image or two images. No, I actually rolled max. Look at that.
Yay.
My luck's
There are
turning
6
around a little bit.
Deirdres on the ground.
Okay, and I could stand up then,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Do you dare?
but I'm not sure because that'll eat up most of the mirror images if I do. I think I'm just gonna stay prone. I think I'm better off taking a -4. Like, -4 AC to negate 4 attacks seems fine. Like, just 100% negate 4 attacks. So, I'll just stay prone.
Okay. Number 3 sees Tasha as an easier target, so it's going to continue attacking her. And misses.
Unbelievable.
That would have hit Ekigro.
Yep. It would have hit me too, because it wouldn't have been an 11. This guy might attack Akigro.
Might.
Number 9 turns around as he starts to sniff the air and the area, and it starts wandering away as it seems like it's sniffing around, trying
Okay,
to
he's
find
tasked.
something.
He's tasked to go find the crying girl or whatever.
Ekigro.
I'm pretty sure it's just the Fae.
We'll smash number 3.
Okay.
Yay! You didn't roll 1 this time.
Speaking
I didn't roll a
of,
1 that time.
Yeah, but this guy's already damaged, so hopefully it's enough.
Is 19 the damage?
19 is the damage indeed.
Which one are you attacking? Number 3?
Number 3.
Okay, it falls unconscious and starts bleeding out.
And Ekigro will 5-foot step up and yell at these guys in Barbarian.
Okay.
My favorite language.
Nice.
Let's see. Number 7's gonna give it another shot. He's going to try to attack Zoo. And hits on a 10. Because Zoo is prone.
Prone AC.
Yeah. And he does some damage.
At least, well, I guess theoretically Warg 1 could 5-foot step to attack him too, but...
And he's
Hopefully he's not
going
going
to 5-foot step back after that.
Oh no. Warg 8's
Number
gonna move in.
6. Number 6 is going to try to bite at Deirdre. Does an 18 hit?
18 would actually have missed. Wait, would it?
Let's see.
Let's see here. I'm at 22, but minus 4 from prone, so yeah, 18 would hit.
Okay.
But I do have mirror images.
Mm-hmm. And so 1d6. He takes out an image. And
Okay.
he...
and then when he hits the image... Nope, actually he's not going to be able to move to that square, because when he hits that image, I'm going to use my immediate action to shift over here out of a flank.
Okay, he looks like he's gonna try to 5-foot step, but then all of a sudden you're there, and he's like, "Duh."
He could go the other way.
No, he doesn't want to. Oh, well,
Like diagonally.
here? Yeah, then he'll
Yeah, if he
finish
wants.
his 5-foot step here. Okay.
I just don't want to be flanked by Warg 1 and Warg 8.
Number 1's gonna try to attack Ekigro.
He's probably gonna pull it off.
24.
I've got a feeling.
Oh, 24 hits.
Yeah. And,
Good thing we're not playing,
he does some damage. Go ahead and
Let me
adjust.
adjust my HP.
He's
good thing
going
we're
to
not playing
try to
Pathfinder
trip
2nd
you.
Edition, where crits are anytime you succeed or beat the AC by 10.
He misses on
That'll
the
miss.
trip? Okay. Number 8 is going to full withdrawal off to you're in the woods, so he like goes and weaves around the trees and you guys can't really see him anymore.
Shit, he's not even next to anyone. He could technically just run in a straight
Yeah.
line by like ×4 his move speed.
Yeah, he like literally number 8's like poof, gone. He's out of here. Zoo.
Can I sense their motives to see if, like, they are, if they're becoming disinterested with us?
Sure. Okay. So you don't really know 100%
Are they afraid?
because,
Are
you're not a
they-
warg, but what it looks like is it seems like they're all reacting as if this was a hunt of theirs. And now that they've located it, they're all like, they want to go to it.
So it doesn't seem like they're scared. It seems like they're actually interested in this
Right.
other thing.
Something else.
Yeah, they're like sniffing the air and like they seem like they're looking as intent to locate, not to flee from.
They're just leaving. We have the 2 dying wargs. This has been a successful encounter so far. If we don't die. So we can interrogate the wargs. Hang the warg off a cliff or something.
Oh man.
Be like, tell me everything you know. Swear to me. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Was that a standard or a move action for him?
What, trying to
Because
sense
if
the
I am
motive?
able to, I would like to take a total defense.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think normally, like, doing stuff like that's normally a move action. I know, like, using perception to locate someone's a move action.
Actually,
so I
I'll just
imagine
get
it's-
up because I won't provoke from anything, and my AC will be the same.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's... Of course, on the other hand, if you're already prone, you can't be tripped, so... You got that going for you. That's what I'm thinking, like, that's part of why, that's the other reason not to stand up. You can't trip me if I'm already prone.
I stand up. But what am I going to do now? He's right there. She's over there. Ah, darn it.
It's best battle music.
Well, it's a transition.
It's like anime battle music.
The
I'm
tone
stuck.
of the encounter is shifted.
Okay, Aha! There we go. So I cast Eagle Splendor on Zoo.
Yay.
I don't know if you have any other more offensive spells, but there you go.
It's pretty good, boost DC by 2, basically.
Yes, it's just he may have already cast all his offensive, so I'm not. Oh, he's a sorcerer.
I still got some.
Never mind.
Well, the big thing with enlarged person, too, is you'd have, like, this huge zone of control, effectively, from the reach.
Right.
Would have... that maybe should have even just been the first spell, like, just enlarged person, but...
Yeah, but I didn't know about the whole touch thing at that time.
Yeah.
It will be different next time.
This changes everything!
Because that boosts his weapon damage and his strength damage and gives him reach. It's all goodness.
I don't have combat reflexes. Not that it would do anything, because I would have 8 dexterity at that point in time.
Some makes me wonder if maybe these wargs had the thylacine, like, surrounded, and that's why they didn't kill it, is because they were, like, basically torturing to try to get the Fae to
Yeah, I
come
think
out.
so. Maybe.
16?
Well, it's caught in a trap. So somebody else is out here doing stuff.
Does a 16 get out of the
Yeah, I'm
entangle?
pretty sure it does.
Yes, it.
Okay. He full with, well, he can't full draw, but he like uses, maybe too far. He uses his move, I don't know, more like this, move action to start going away. And he's also like sniffing up into the air, looking around. And it's really hard to tell because it sounds like the music is all around you, as well as the girls crying. She's clearly sad and distraught about something. She's really young, childlike, almost between the ages of maybe 5 and 7. Deirdre.
It might be worth standing up now. I think, okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to use a Visions of Madness on this guy. It's a spell-like ability, so I have to do a concentration check. So I don't think I get the Visions of Madness off, actually. It's not technically a spell, but I think spell-like abilities, like, it's at least a 15 anyway. So that didn't work out. So in that case, do I want to stand up? Because I'm kind of banking on having at least one of them attack at a -2. I think I'm just going to... I guess I'm just going to stay here.
Okay. Number 9. Full withdrawals out into the woods behind trees. You guys can no longer see him. Ekiko?
Deidre's the only one of my party members who's not standing up, so Ekigro will move here and smash Warg 7.
Okay. And you hit. And I'm pretty sure that just kills that guy, so let's just see about that. Yep, he's dead.
Yeah, that was one I hit for 10 earlier.
Yeah, he's a goner.
Just deleted it.
Yeah.
There's not even a body there. It's not even difficult terrain.
Yeah.
You disintegrated him.
He hits this warg with like the blunt side of the axe, and it just explodes into chunky salsa.
Spicy.
Alright, number 2 is unconscious. Number 6? Number 6 is going to full withdrawal, like, this way. I can't really make his token go any further, but he's a goner as well. He runs off into the woods, out of your sight. Of course, you can chase him down if you want. Number 1... number 1 says, in common, with a very deep growl, "You're lucky this time." And he takes off with a full withdrawal. He's still kind of on the map, though, for you guys. This thing is whining and whimpering. You guys can hear that. Zoo.
I huff and pant. I'm gonna start dispelling the entangles around the thylus.
We'll take a couple rounds.
Oh, it removed all of them.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to take a
it'll
standard
take 2
action to
rounds.
spell, so it's gonna take 2 rounds to get rid of those 2 up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not that it
Make
matters. I
sure
don't think we
that
need the circles, but
Tasha and Deirdre are alright. Ekigro barely looks hurt.
Okay, Tasha?
yeah, Tasha and I
Or
don't.
not even at all.
Actually, you're pretty badly hurt too. So I'll just probably have to channel a couple times.
Are any of them still up? I'm just looking here.
I think the ones that are here, the 3 that are here, are all unconscious, and all the rest of them ran away. And there's one that's outright dead.
Yes, that was impressive.
Yeah, so, I guess the ultimate question, since we're close to the bottom of the turn tracker, is, are you gonna follow the ones that are still alive?
I don't think
Ekigro
so.
had planned
No, I
to
don't think-
charge them, but now can't.
Yeah, you can't charge them because you're in woods, so there's actually trees everywhere. Despite the
Well,
map's
and-
appearance.
And Tasha has blocked my charge path.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Then the other question is anybody going to help the trapped Thylacine, because it is in jeopardy of dying?
I think so.
Yeah, I'll go help it.
Yeah, you know, we've seen it enough that
Then we
maybe
can
should...
exit combat.
I ask Ekigro, I say, you seem to be a man of narrow talents. Do you happen to have the narrow talent of talking to animals?
No. Animals make
Oh.
good food, though.
I see. Do we, like... What do we do with the wargs, by the way, that are still the 3 unconscious wargs? Do we just, like, leave them there and kill them off?
Kill them. They are evil.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to leave one... Are you sure you want to leave one to question, though?
If you want to question one, go ahead.
We can tie up the warg. And then when we're done, we can just kill it. I'm fine with that. I asked Ekigro to help me tie up one of the wargs, because I think he actually probably has the best chance of tying him up enough that the warg can't get out.
Ekigaro will help tie up the warg.
Alright.
Okay.
You guys can help the Thylacine. I'm gonna question the warg.
I'll
do the one that was most recently knocked unconscious, I guess, because I think he might have heard the other ones probably got knocked out too early to have heard the noise that like made everyone else run off. I'm gonna ask him like, why did the rest of the wolves run away?
And you guys still hear that music box and girl crying.
Okay, well that works then. What's that noise? Like, everyone else, you guys all seem to know what that is, and I've never heard it before. Well, I think I've heard the music box, right?
So you wake him up and he
Like the
growls and he's like very angry and he kind of fights you on it a bit, you know, and he doesn't seem like he really wants to respond to you. Do you want to try, enlightening his attitude with a diplomacy?
The war.
Yeah. Like, hey, this would make it a lot easier for you if you just answer my questions.
Okay.
And I definitely promise to let you go. If you do.
You're really not, like, lifting his, demeanor towards
Yeah.
you, but, he does believe you that you might actually, like, let him go. And he says, "We don't know. We're trying to catch it ourselves." And he looks around the air quizzically like he doesn't really know what he's looking for.
But why? Like, what would you even do if you found him?
Destroy it!
It annoys you?
Yes! Every night! Always!
Oh, I see.
Oh, the wargs don't like the music. Is she talking to a warg somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking to one of the ones. I woke up one of the ones that got knocked unconscious after I had Ekigro help me tie it up. So, like, while you guys are helping the Thylacine, I'm talking to it. I'm, like, interrogating it, basically.
Okay.
What the?
I'm just moving you guys into one spot.
Okay.
Ekigro is still mostly okay.
Does anybody want to try to get the Thylacine out of the trap with a strength check?
Ekigro can try to do that.
Okay.
I'll step back and let the expert take care
Is
of
this
that.
within the 4 minutes that
Sure.
combat was going on? Okay.
It might have been some of the first things you did before tying up.
Well, I rolled poorly, but I have
Zoo's
good
like,
knowledge.
here, I know how these work, and helps you out.
No, it's not that he knows how it works, is that Ekigro is merely a savage man living for himself, and Zeus sees an animal in need, and he summons up the strength like a mom who needs to lift a bus over her child.
Okay.
And he
you do
helps
that.
the poor Thylacine.
And you see that this thylacine is malnourished. You can see its ribs.
I asked the
Oh.
orc about the thylacine. So, what were you? Were you planning to eat the thylacine over there? It doesn't look like it'd be very nutritional.
Puny dog. No meat.
Did you guys set that trap, or was it already in there?
No. We found creature in trap. Tried to decide what to do with it. You believe them.
It seemed like he
They don't set traps, like, you know, it doesn't really
Right.
seem like they would need to. And yeah, this thing has like no meat on it at all, so it probably actually wouldn't be appetizing. So unless they were just toying with it, you get the pretty good feeling that they didn't actually have interest in it, nor did they actually put it in that situation. It might have been just a coincidence that all three parties arrived at the similar timing.
Maybe. Okay, well, I guess I'm satisfied with the information we got from this. Ekiro, you can go ahead and kill him now if you want.
Wait, what? You said I could go!
Oh man.
I lied.
He growls like a warg would.
And if
Maybe
Ekiro doesn't kill him,
bites and snips at you as it's tied up. It does
right.
its best.
If Ekiro doesn't kill him, then I'll attempt to kill him.
Okay.
I think he's considered pinned, right? Or helpless right now since he's tied up. So I just do a coup de grace on him, or do I? Okay.
Yeah, make it merciful.
Right. I don't have a target.
But I
for
can't
him, but
remember. Is like
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't think is lying strictly. No, I don't think lying is evil.
No, it's not.
No.
Oh, heck no.
No.
And this is an evil creature, so...
Intent!
You guys have
Well,
told me.
right.
Intent is evil.
The-
So it depends on your intent.
Like
of the lie.
ultimately,
Oops, I killed myself.
Like,
I
yeah,
forgot to target myself.
I think ultimately
You're
it boils
dying,
down
Jojo.
to whether the act is
Put that
beneficial
back.
to you or altruistic. That's what decides good and evil.
Yeah. This wouldn't be evil because you know that these creatures are probably not something you want in your kingdom, anyways.
Right, and no, it's totally within Deirdre's, like, deity as well to, like, you know, deceive people and lie.
Not too long, like, after you
Normally
kill...
not as mean-spirited as that, but...
Not too long after you kill that warg, the music kind of suddenly stops.
No, they didn't like that. Or it's
Why
a
did you
coincidence.
kill yourself,
I don't
dude?
know.
But you still hear the crying.
I'll show
Let's
you,
investigate
Ward!
that.
But the crying
Jab
seems
a
to
dagger into my
be
chest.
coming more
Bet you
from
didn't see
an
that coming.
actual direction now. And
well,
actually
before we do
is
anything
not
else-
too far from you, perhaps a couple of trees to your north.
Before we do anything else, I'm going to channel positive energy. At least once, probably twice. I'll probably do both my channels. Where the hell is my channel? There it is. And then I'll actually use both channels. Alright. That's much better.
Okay. Yes, so what you guys like to do?
Well, I think we should go home. This has been enough adventuring for one day.
Well, wait, let's go follow
All these months off have like, man, really made us rusty.
Hold on a second, though. We actually hear, like, that crying from a
Crying.
specific direction. Like, maybe we
Crying
want to go that way.
voice.
Is it?
Just to your north.
Well, that's where all the
pretty
wolves are
close.
going, though.
No, the wolves went in other directions.
Okay.
And
Okay,
what are
well
we
then let's
doing
check
with
that out.
This thing.
The thylacine?
This
Akigro's
bushcraft.
going
I'm gonna try and
use
care
his
for
sharp-
it. It can't like walk very well, right?
Right, it has a busted foot now.
I'm gonna try and handle it to like let me like pick it up and stuff.
It like cowers as much as it can from you, but it doesn't seem like it can do much about that, and you pick it up.
Okay, I'm gonna care for it for now
Okay.
and try to keep it calm.
This is a perception to try and
Okay.
find where the music box is coming from and the crying.
You don't hear the music box anymore. That has halted completely. But you do hear the crying, and you start following that sound to the north. And you step around a tree, and you see a little girl, but she's very, strange looking, rather, incorporeal. As she's sitting down with her hands clasped in her face and crying.
Weird. I want to talk to it. Is this like some sort of undead?
You know,
Yeah,
yes.
there's a big thunderstorm
That
going
this-
on, so
Okay,
if I DC, then you know what happened.
alright.
You were struck by lightning if that happens. Got it.
Got it, yeah. Flash floods. Woo. You know that, yeah, this does appear to be a type of undead. And she doesn't seem to respond to your words.
I try speaking to her in Sylvan. I like, hello? Did you come to help us or this guy? And I gesture towards the thylacine.
How's the thylacine reacting to this thing? Is it like seem spooked and want to get away?
It's like in a fetal curled position in Zoo's arms right now. Being cradled, I
Okay,
guess you
so
can
it's
say.
not reacting at all, really. Yeah.
Oh, it's frightened of everything. Like, it's shivering for sure in his arms.
Yeah, but
I'm trying the
we're not
best I
sure.
can to keep it somewhat calm.
We're not sure. It was already like that before,
Yeah,
so it's not
already
like
like that,
it's her being here is changing its demeanor.
Uh-huh. And her crying after you kind of say that, like, suddenly gets much louder and aggressively sad. And everybody, go ahead and roll me a will save.
Or like won't save.
And
Actually, those are all pretty good rolls, I think.
everybody but Deirdre and Ekigro are shaken by her scary moaning.
But I didn't
Wow.
even see a roll for Tasha.
Oh, how about Tasha?
It's a
He's
high
away,
DC.
so I'll roll for him. He fails. He's also shaken.
Apparently it's a 19, so yeah, it's pretty high.
Yeah.
But it's also only shaken, so I guess it could be worse. Hopefully that's not relevant. Hopefully the...
But some
It's
of you
only applying
guys
to your
feel
skill.
scared from her cries and sobs. Maybe you're just uneasy about the whole situation, not really sure, like,
And
what's
Deirdre's like
happening
not
here.
at all. And she's like more curious about it, and apparently also prone when I
Yeah.
mouse over.
Yeah, I'm fixing that now. Take off a lot of these things now.
I might actually still have the mirror
Zeus
images. Maybe I'm not.
Unsure,
I mean, they last
but
for minutes.
It's
he
not going to
backs
be
up
relevant.
looking like, and he's
Okay.
saying like, if this like goes bad, we need to.
Well, it
get
might
out of
be.
here. But Deirdre,
'Cause I'm gonna-
get my,
I'm gonna walk up
music
to it.
box
Okay.
and maybe see
I'm
if
already,
that
like-
calms her down.
I already like walked up to her though, like as you're like talking, and I'm just like kind of ignoring you. And I kind of like maybe reach out to like maybe like put my hand on her head, even though I know she's incorporeal, but like or I think she looks like she is. But I want to like find out, I guess. So I reach out and try to like touch her on the head, like to try to like like you would for like a small child.
Okay. And your hand kind of just like goes through the head a little bit, so you might have to like readjust yourself as you're like, okay, where is the actual head?
Right. Well, I was kind of expecting that, so it probably doesn't catch
Yeah.
me too off guard.
Mm-hmm. And she
Does she
says
respond at all?
something,
Or...
but you don't understand what she says. But it's in very ghostly wisps come from her mouth as she speaks a few words and continues crying.
We need somebody that
I'm
has
going-
more language skills.
No, I got this. I'm gonna cast Share Language on her. I casted it myself, apparently.
Okay.
But yeah, I cast Share Language and try to share languages with the ghost.
Okay.
Impart her knowledge of Sylvan and Common.
Okay.
She might already know it anyway and just not be talking in it. But then I'll say, does this help? Can you tell me what's wrong now?
So this ghostly girl's face looks up at you as you see these little ghostly tears just sobbing down her face, and she's like, I can't find my music box.
She wants the music
I
box.
see. Yeah, maybe she... You might be right. Maybe she does want the music box. So I look back towards Zoo and ask him, like, do you still have that thing?
Yeah, it's in my pack, and
Cause-
I'm holding the thing. So
So do you pull
get-
out
grab it
your
out of my
music
bag.
box?
Deirdre, I'm assuming Deirdre will reach into my bag and fish out the music box.
Oh yeah, I guess you are holding the thylacine.
Okay.
I was like waiting for you to hand it to me, but I forgot. So like, oh yeah, I'll try to find it. Like, oh, I'm like, what the hell is this thing in your bag? And you're like, stop it, that's private. And eventually,
the
yeah, I
nude
find
monk
it.
figure?
Yeah. Or
No, we all
whatever you have
found
in
that.
there.
It's art.
I don't know what else. I don't know what all you have in there. You're like, it's art. That's your excuse. I'm like, all right. And yeah, then I'll go over and kind of like bend down and say, "Is this your music box?"
She looks at it and cries, no.
I open it and it does play the same song, right?
No.
As what we heard before.
No.
Oh, it's a different song?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought earlier you said it was the same one.
No, this is Zoo's music box that
Okay.
I don't even remember how Zoo acquired it. I think he just bought it in town or something.
Oh,
already
okay.
had it?
I don't think so. No, we found it.
Yeah, and then I masterworked it.
Oh, this one. Okay, yeah. No, this is not playing the same song.
And I'm considering how to enchant it. Who took your music box?
It was the thylacine, wasn't it?
She shakes her head. I don't know.
Where?
Alright, Zoo, time we need to interrogate the thylacine. Where was the music box? Or the wargs, I guess. I guess we killed it too early. Perhaps they would have known where the music box is.
Where's your house?
I don't know.
I'm really glad that I used share language on her. This has been very good information.
You could ask her what it looks like. Yeah, like
You could have
Tasha.
converted that into a heal spell.
I know.
Just ask the right questions, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, what does your music box look like?
Yeah.
How is it different than this music box? How can you tell that this one isn't yours?
She describes to you guys a tiny, tiny little box that just has a winding thing on it, so it's not like... It's like those really old original first music boxes where they were just like a tiny little box and you just turned the wheel and it just played the music, but there was no actual like container or lid or any of that stuff. I can find
it
you
wasn't
guys a
like a
picture if you
jewelry
want.
music box.
Right, yeah, it was just one of those little, play the music kind of boxes.
It didn't have like a little fucking spinning ballerina or something in it.
Right. What are they called? Wooden hand crank music box. And she describes it to you, and she says that her father made it for her and made it pink.
Okay, that's
so
identifiable.
that's something to go off of.
A pink
Ekigro
music box.
squats down and like tries to get on her level and asks her what her name is.
I don't know. I just remember waking up and being lost and searching for my music box. It's been so long, I can't find it.
Where did you wake up?
Over there. And she points over to like a bigger tree that's somewhat identifiable.
Let's go check it out.
I will go over there and check out.
Perception.
Okay. There you go. Okay, so you guys spend some time looking around, and there's like a lot of brush and vines and just stuff overgrown in this area. So you guys start like digging down to where the dirt is, and maybe even further. Like Ekigro.
I pull out my
Ekigro
awl tool and
kind of like overdoes it a little bit with his hands as he starts like digging dirt away, and he like pulls out a bone, like a tiny little human child's bone from perhaps their leg, and all
That
of a
is not a
sudden
music box.
you keep digging out and you find a few more bones, and then you do find a tiny little box buried under the ground.
Deidre, can you determine the cause of death? Go all CSI on this scene.
I can definitely tell you no. I probably can't.
Oh, okay.
So
How do you
you
not have
guys-
ranks and heal?
You guys dig out the
Oh, that was
body,
Chet.
or the rest of the bones even more.
Yeah. Chet was the one that was a healer.
You do find a skull. And on the skull, you do see unusual marks, as if, like, deep claw scratches on the skull itself.
It was the thylacine.
However, you guys, just roll me heal checks anyways. Whoever, everybody, anybody, all of y'all.
If only Chet were here.
Just do you want to throw one in there?
Sure. My +1.
Okay, yeah. Tasha and Deirdre together, you guys think that these bones are really, really old. Like, really, really, really old. You don't know exactly how old, but yeah, you're quite a long time ago.
Older than Ekigro. Ekigro thinks to himself.
These are probably from, like, one of the old, groups that tried to, like, civilize these lands. Perhaps, maybe they're as old as the bear man we fought in, the Temple of the Elk.
Well, somebody made that fortress too. I mean, these lands have been settled
Yeah.
and resettled numerous times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's evidence
So
that
that's
different
not too
type of groups
surprising.
have apparently attempted to settle in these areas.
But yeah, well, I guess we'll try to, like, you know, clean up the box as much as we can.
Okay.
It has a crank on it, or is it, like, that
Yeah,
rusted away or something?
it does have
So
a
I guess we'll
crank
try
on it.
playing it. See if it works.
Okay, you do. You start to try to play it, and it doesn't, like, work super, super well because of how, like, somewhat rusty it kind of is. Because the crank isn't cranking smoothly, but it does play that song.
Oh, well, here, let me take a look at it for a moment. Tasha will take a look at it and start brushing it off, scrubbing the rust away, casting mending if something's cracked or broken.
And as the song starts to play, the ghost girl floats up and towards it with her hands out.
I'll hand it over to her.
Or
I was wondering how that was going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Does she fade away, or is she just lingering?
now she's just a happy ghost.
I think we should take her remains, I whisper to Deidre, and give them a proper burial, interment.
So she's just like
Sure.
listening to it.
Otherwise, I'm gonna invite her to stay back in town with us.
Is that wise?
Yay, she's at rest.
All right then. Having a ghost friend sounded like it would have been a lot of fun, but
I heard her music often, I think I say aloud. I'm glad that she is finding peace.
And yeah, she fades away.
Ekibro sheds a single manly tear.
so this was what the wargs were trying to, like, ran off, though, so perhaps maybe the wargs will be happier now, too. I'm not sure if that's a good thing.
And you guys now have a little tiny hand music box.
Another music box.
Tasha, we can
well, I guess...
mend it and spruce it up and make it masterwork again.
When we get it back to town, I will definitely make sure that it's I'll clean it up properly.
Add it to the music box collection.
Yes.
Okay, just 1 second here. And you guys are gonna get a bunch of
That's
rewards
what
after I make the site.
Our town will be known for its music boxes.
But still very unruly and unhappy that everything is going
Yes.
terrible. We come back with, we got a music box, guys, and we freed the soul of a little girl, and they're like, that fixes nothing.
This was
Yeah.
like, what are you guys doing? No, but it's fine. We came up with a great idea. We're gonna turn this into one of those like theme towns, and it's gonna be a music box theme town. It's gonna revitalize the tourism industry. Yeah, it's gonna revitalize the tourism industry. It'll be a tourist trap.
Okay, so you guys are going to get the experience for the encounter. And then not only that, for completing Secret's secret mission, you guys gain 2 ability points you can put anywhere.
Thank God.
Really? Like stat points?
Yes!
Wow.
These are those ability points she teased us with.
Hey, I told you if
Wait,
you can
did we
find them,
start
you
out
can gain
at,
them. They're on a 15-point buy, by the way. Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, I'm not gonna
You're just
use these on my
busy.
character because I used a 20-point buy.
Oh.
I think adding 2 to my wisdom puts me into a 20-point buy anyway. Yeah, it would actually.
Nice.
Do I want to put 2 into that? Yeah, I might as well. Yeah, it puts me right at a 20-point buy. If I put them into different ones, it wouldn't be, but because of that weird situation where how point buy skews things. There's obviously more points to increase your high stat. I don't know. I could put them in like strength, I guess, or con, but I don't know.
Con is never a waste, and strength is always good.
Could also put it in dex, but I think 12 dex is fine because I'm eventually going to be... I mean, yeah. I guess I could put a few points in dex. Because even if I... Like, later on, I probably would have, like, mithril full plate or something. And even at that point, then you still get a little bit of mileage. Because your max dex is, like, 3 on a mithril full plate. But that's, like, super later on. Alright, now you have banded mail, which only lets me have 1 dex anyway. The question is, does Zarky somehow... Is he gonna get like these 2 points? Maybe he gets them from hearing about us telling him about it. Or Zidarium just misses out. Like, sorry, you weren't there. He'd be so buttered about that, though. But yeah, I think we're probably gonna. I mean, it's probably. How early in the day was it when we got here? Is it like the morning still?
No, it's 4 p.m.
Okay. We probably don't want to camp right here. We probably want to like venture away for a few hours, like the other direction, because this is supposedly warg territory.
Yeah, where is this? This is a bandit camp? No, this is the empty square. Hex, even.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we finished exploring it all, but so maybe we come back and do that next day or something. But I don't know.
You guys are not. You already passed the bandit camp. You're in the hex you wanted to be in, so it is now an explored hex.
Oh, we did finish exploring it? Okay.
Yeah, that was the Hex's event that I created. It really was just the trapped creature, but then you guys got a random encounter, and then I built on it, so yay. Made it more entertaining. I was gonna do something else for Zarky, but he wasn't here, so... But yeah, we'll consider that the whole thing explored.
Yeah. Definitely was we definitely was a hard encounter. I think we, even if they hadn't ran off, I think we had it was dicey, but I think we theoretically could have still came out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just when
just because
Ekagro missed those 2 attacks.
Yes.
Put us in bad situation.
That was a big part of it because it slowed us down. Because the fact that we had to slow down with the entangle, otherwise would have been a lot. Like they wouldn't have gotten as surrounding us as much. Because he would have had more time to like move around and cut people off as they were coming in.
Well, I put my point into charisma, which brings me up to an 18, and 1 in con, which brings me up to 14, so I think that's good for now.
The ghost encounter was pretty fun, though.
Thank you.
It did answer the question of where the music was coming from.
Yeah, I've been teasing you guys with that for a while.
Alright, now let's go home. And I'm
Really?
gonna keep the thylacine with a...
Oh,
We're not gonna do any more.
Are we gonna... I mean, do we want to camp out here?
Yeah, no, we're gonna camp out. It's multiple day travel back home anyway, so we're just gonna camp. We're all basically at full health except for me, and I can heal myself, so which I think I'm gonna do.
I gained 4 hit points for boosting my con.
Convert command into a cure light wounds, I guess.
My fortitude is still garbage. Not as bad as my reflex, though. Wish that was higher.
Ekigro can take the fort saves for you guys. With his 10.
I wish there was a feat or something that allowed me to put all of my fortitude saves on you. That would be incredible. So we make camp?
Okay.
You just have to turn into a mount, and then I take the mount feats, and then instead of you taking the attack, I do like the
ride check.
the attack. Yeah, I do the ride check to take the attack.
Actually, it's a ride check to negate the attack. It's even better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why usually if you're fighting against somebody who's actually trained as like with ride, it's usually not a good idea to try to take out the mount.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perceptions for your guys' evening and any spells you want to cast. Any other additional things you guys want to do?
I don't think so. Are we going to explore another hex the next day?
I think so.
Maybe go
Unless,
finish
wait,
that one we didn't last time?
Yeah, at least finish this one because it's only half finished. Then we can stop by the Stag Lord's Fort. We brought the thylacine with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just one second. Okay, so you guys set up camp. It is the evening. You guys set your watches. And Tasha, during your watch, you hear some twigs break in the distance, maybe like 40 feet away from you.
Okay.
You can't quite see because of the trees. What would you like to do?
I'll go over and wake up Deidre and Zoo.
Okay.
And Grow.
You guys wake them up? Do you have a campfire going right now?
It might be the Morgs. We should be careful.
Do you have a campfire going or no?
I think so. We're not trying to hide or anything, are we?
Does anybody have low light vision?
Yes,
I certainly don't.
I do. Me and Tasha do.
Okay, so after you wake them up and you kind of point out where you heard the sounds, you kind of hear like, you know, the leaves kind of cracking a little bit on the ground as well. And then with your low light vision, peeking around one of the trees is a thylacine.
Hey, it's another one.
And it looks like scared but interested in the camp.
They seem to be all over the place here.
I'm gonna go and try to, like, I don't know, like, beckon to it. Try to handle it to, like, come closer.
Well, here's some food for it. Just so I'm clear, these weren't like intelligent creatures or anything, right? They're just rare and unusual animals?
No, they're not intelligent, and the only reason why they're rare is because people don't typically see them because they usually are out at night.
Okay.
They are not day creatures at all. But when people see them, they describe them as jackals. So a lot of the times when people see them, they report it as something else. So the actual quantity is perhaps pretty unknown, I guess, in these parts. This one, as you hand it the food, does, like, slowly sniff, and as it like notices and smells the food, it kind of rushes up to it a little bit and starts to try to chomp at it.
They all seem to be starving. Like, has something happened here that has messed up their
Maybe.
hunting grounds? And we never
Yeah,
did figure
probably
out
the
who set that
wargs.
trap, did we? No, that's true.
Nope.
No.
And that trap you guys found was like a typical bear trap. It was old and rusty as well, so it might have been there for a very long time.
Okay.
Uh-oh, this guy has tetanus.
Maybe. And when you like give him the food and he eats it, the other one like starts to whimper a little bit as it sees its presence. And then
I help it over.
and it seems like by their interactions that they know each other.
Oh, maybe they're mates.
Maybe they're rivals.
Or maybe they're rivals. I hope they don't start fighting each other.
You see that they are both male.
It's a respectful rivalry. He wants his rival to get better so that they can fight again on even ground.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see their like tails start to like wag a little bit with the sudden assistance.
The zoo is surprised to see that these are such social animals.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy looking.
And he's going to study them.
For Mantis, I'll show him what these look like.
They're like wild dogs.
Now, it isn't yelping or baying at you guys, but that hasn't been your experiences.
Well, I mean, I watch them, and if I can like glean anything from their behavior, I'll try. But I mean, I'm thinking aloud that like maybe we should look into what's causing all of these creatures to have to like search and scavenge for food at off time. Because yeah, it seems like everyone we run into is just very, very hungry.
Perhaps something we need to look into more.
That's how the wild is, Ekigro says, as he bites into a piece of cooked warg meat.
So, yeah, what do you guys do with your new dogs?
And before they're actually, neutral evil dogs that are not actually dogs.
Just your dog. Listen, we didn't find these dogs in like an asylum infested with horrifying creatures.
Where did that come from?
Oh,
Your
yeah,
dog is special.
strange aeons. It's, yeah, it's strange.
Okay.
Our player is
We just got
assisting
to
the
the
game
courtyard.
master, like, perfectly on maintaining strangeness.
It's pretty great. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Like, my character saw this thing for what it really was, but only my character did, so, like, nobody believes her, and now my character's paranoid? Like, seriously, the ailment paranoid? Yeah, it's great. looks fabulous. I don't know how fabulous it is, but we'll find out. But yeah, so it's kind of in the middle of the night. You know, you guys still need some more resting before morning, and these two thylacines seem to be happy around each other.
Are they still just hanging out near us too? Like they?
Well, one of them's very wounded, so he can't really like go.
Yeah. So the other one's just staying with him then.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Do we need to
finish up.
take the thylacine with us then now if we're gonna be like if it has its buddy with him anyway, it might be fine just to like let them go do their own thing now, right?
You don't see that its foot is broken or anything, so maybe if you cure it a bit more, the wounds will heal up, and over time it'll probably be perfectly fine. Maybe it might have like a, you know, slight disformity, but
limp.
But yeah, it does seem like it still has wounds.
I mean, I guess I could. I don't know, my channel's back because we didn't get nights rested, I guess.
Yeah, if you want to do it in the morning, then you'll all go back to sleep or whatever.
Yeah. No, I'd wait. I'd go back to sleep for now, but.
Okay, then everybody goes back to sleep, finishes your watches, and it is the next day.
I wake up, I
Have you
don't
got-
prepare my spells because I don't have to.
Heard of Tasmanian tigers?
I think that is sort of
Wait,
what they remind you of, huh?
Yeah, I think it's based off a Tasmanian tiger. It's like a wild dog. Or, I don't know, whatever you call it.
Not exactly.
It can be a companion. I've been trying to like throw it at Zerdurium because it has like a crit range of 19 to 20 and I don't know. But I think he wants his frog, but now that he realizes that he can actually switch his companions up, he's more open to like more creatures I might introduce you guys to. Because I told him, I was like, you don't have to stick with the companion you start with, you just have to train your new companion, you know? Takes time, but you guys have lots of time. This is gonna be like the longest adventure you guys have ever probably been in.
This is where, like, the goals of perhaps becoming a lich are actually feasible.
Maybe. You got plenty of time for that, yeah. So yeah, it's the next morning, and does Deirdre heal it?
Yeah, I'll use a channel. I think everyone else is at full health, so it's only healing it. But yeah, I'll use a channel. Or a Cure Light Wounds on it. I'll do a Cure Light Wounds actually. I'll convert a command, that command slot. Prepare command and then immediately just turn to Cure Light Wounds.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just prepared Cure Light Wounds instead of command, I don't know, but whatever.
Okay.
Pretty unlikely to use command, so.
Even if you rolled a 1, you would heal it all the way. And when you do that, it like suddenly feels like way better and kind of gets up, and much like a wild animal, both of them kind of like start moving away from you guys.
Okay.
But they
I bet you
they
that
stop.
Periscope guy will be happy about that.
They stop and they look back at you guys as they kind of like, you know, observe and notice and perhaps thank you as they both race off into the trees.
Yay.
If only we had someone who could talk to animals.
Oh, the Tasmanian tiger is a thylacine.
Oh, there you go then.
Yeah, see?
I knew I had seen it somewhere before. It's a real thing, it's just extinct. Unlike wargs.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go to the star and finish exploring the other hex, is that right?
Yeah, I guess since we're out.
Yep.
I mean, we've been in the town for months now.
This is a perception.
Oh boy! Alright, I'm gonna move that, get rid of it.
Oh, I need a different... Let's clear slot and Yeah, that was definitely worth clearing that out.
Okie dokie.
Oh, that was weird. It lagged for me. I saw the dice.
Yeah!
But nothing was showing up.
Secret's doing things. Okie dokie. As you guys notice, there's a river in this hex as you guys begin to explore it. And you'll spend a good portion of your morning and part of your afternoon before something happens. As you guys are near the water. Once I can get that taken care of here. The sound of unintelligible cursing echoes through the woods. Just visible through the trees, a small wagon sits mirrored in the middle of a swiftly flowing river as the waters threaten to overwhelm its sides. Two ponies hitched to the wagon flounder in the swirling waters, close to panicking. Two more wagons sit safely on the far bank. And just before you get too excited about what you're gonna do, everybody roll initiatives.
I'm gonna help him.
Raid the wagons.
I'm gonna go help. Oh, I'm gonna be a human.
Do they really not have a map for this? That's so strange. They are strange.
What would Ekigro do? It's chaotic neutral.
Then
Maybe
press
there's
the
reward.
wagon and just drag it to the other shore.
Okay, so there's going to be rules to this, so don't get too excited about what you can and cannot do just yet. What I'm trying to figure out is like why these tokens are placed the way they are on a map that doesn't have any water. Totally could have like used one of their maps that had water. I don't know why they didn't. Okay. And you guys, let me get your tokens on here, are on your horses. And I'm not really going to throw those horse tokens on there because you'll probably want to dismount, and you probably will. But do I have everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you see a group of people who look a lot like gnomes. In fact, they're all gnomes, every single one of them, along with their ponies. And yes, they do seem to be stuck. And you guys will have a certain amount of rounds to act, which is why we're in rounds. So during the first round, we don't really have to stay in order unless that becomes a problem. But during the first round, what would you guys like to do? I'm gonna make some
So there are
lines.
ponies and a wagon floundering in the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this the river. And they said 2, so we're gonna do that. And then some of these guys are trying to get them out, and then the rest of the guys are on the shores. Maybe a couple more of these. Yeah, the positioning of these weren't the best in their part, but so some gnomes are trying to get it out, and then the other ones are on the shore on the other side. Actually, I need to make this
Trying to get the
line
wagon
a little
out?
bit different. Yeah, the ponies in the wagon out. Okay, there you go. That's your river. It's the best river.
I'm not even sure what I can do to help in this situation. I mean, apart from going into this is like, it's obviously shallow enough that they can walk in it.
Yeah, so this situation's going to require some swim checks, handle animal checks, and strength checks, ultimately.
I'm bad at all of those.
Handle animal to the rescue.
And
Like,
we
I
do
can't
have we do have some music. Yay.
Ekigro can.
Go, Ekigro. Can I don't even have any spells
do all
that
of this
are useful in
himself.
this situation.
All right, so the first round, how would you guys like to handle this? Ekigro is not on a horse,
If
but
only
the
I
other
s-
3 are.
I want to
I
try
mean,
and
I'll get
handle
off
the
my
animals.
horse.
Well, you have to
But-
get to the animals in order to handle them, so yeah.
Ekigro.
I call to the gnomes
tells-
and I tell them that help is on the way.
Help is on the way. Okay.
So I'll go, I guess, over to the river.
Did you get off your horse?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you're not quite in the water yet. To the point where we have to make swims, but okay, so that's your turn during this round. What about the other 3?
Ekigro tells Tasha to make him big and strong like she did yesterday. And he
didn't make him
runs up
big
here.
yesterday, but
You gave him strength.
yeah.
His muscles felt bulgier.
Well, I'll ride up here on my horse, just to the other edge of the water,
Okay.
and I will tell Ekigro Wait 1 moment. This enchantment takes a few seconds to cast. And I will start casting Enlarge Person.
Okay. And Deirdre?
I get off the horse and look on concerned in a concerned fashion. Say move up, like, not even all the way because I'm slow because I have heavy armor on.
Okay. So on
That's
the
why I don't
second
think I can
round-
help here. I can't swim.
Aw. On the second round, those of you who are in the water, if you want to get to them, you'll have to make a swim check. As the water is kind of rushing, and this probably wasn't the best place to cross.
They're trying to get this way, right?
Yeah, to where, yeah, it looks like most of them
Okay.
made it across, but the other ones seem to be stuck. And the ponies are panicking and freaking out.
Does the large person come on first, or does my swim come first?
Well, she hasn't cast the enlarge on you yet, because it's gonna be on her next turn. So if you swim away, is she enlarging you? Because
No.
you said what she did to you yesterday, which was a bull strength.
Yes, but I made the
Ekigro
choice
doesn't know that.
to cast
Ekigro
the
asked
Enlarge.
for big
Okay,
and
so
strong.
you're gonna do it anyways. Okay, so it's a close range. So as long as you stay within 25 plus her caster double caster level, then
35.
yeah, you're fine. So you can swim towards them. You'll get enlarged after
Right.
you go.
Okay. Here's the swim check.
Okay. You reach the wagon. And you notice that the ponies are hitched, and probably the best thing to do is to unhitch the ponies.
Ekigro
that-
will do such.
And that just takes a standard action. So you swam forward and then unhitched one of the ponies. What would Zoo like to do?
I can't handle the animals from here.
No, you have to be next to an animal in order to handle them.
Okay, I want to get next to the horse.
Okay, you need to make a swim check. You do not make it. You are still back there. Maybe a little bit
okay.
further, but you're struggling. The waters are preventing you from getting close enough.
Well, I guess that's my turn then.
Okay, and then Tasha or Deirdre. I'll put you guys in an actual
Okay.
turn in a second.
My enlarged person goes off.
Okay.
And then let's see if I have anything else I can help with. You're trying to unhitch the ponies?
He already unhitched one.
Well, that's what.
I'll
Oh.
spend a minute to take my armor off. I think it's Ekigro's. He's gonna let the ponies off, and then he's gonna pull the wagon himself.
I think so. Ekigro might even be able to just lift the wagon up, depending on how heavy it is.
I guess technically his ponies are
Yeah,
side by
compare-
side, but yeah, both ponies are on the same wagon. So maybe I should draw a wagon for
Right.
this. Whoa. Crazy. Was Tasha did her thing? Was Deirdre gonna do anything?
I'm taking my armor off, but that's gonna take a minute. Like literally a minute.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm doing anything in this entire encounter. I don't think I have any tools that are useful here.
Okay, Ekiguro, you're bigger, and so if you want, you can make a strength check to grab the wagon before it starts rushing down the river.
I will do that.
And the wagon seems slightly stuck, and you're struggling to do it, and you might need assistance. Or try again next round. Zoo? You see that he's struggling. Do you want to, from the back end, maybe do a strength check to help nudge it?
I will try, even though my strength is not good. I will try to help. If that's what we need the most help with at the moment, and not the handling of the animal.
The pony is panicking, so you can make that choice.
Oh. Oh well, I would rather do that.
Okay, then you don't help. Then you'll have to swim around to get to the ponies. So
You
it'll
mean,
be a
like,
swim check.
Which way?
It does.
The left or the right?
It doesn't matter. It's just one single swim check, and you get there.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, this isn't a typical rounds encounter. It's special design.
Nope. Nope, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, you can't get to the ponies. You're struggling. Deirdre. Still taking your armor off?
Taking my armor off.
Tasha?
I'm okay with this encounter being one that I don't contribute to, honestly. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, they might do it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have encounters where you don't do anything, and sometimes you have, like, I was pretty instrumental in being able to figure out what the problem was with the ghost, because I had the spell for that.
Yeah. Some of these gnomes are, like, struggling trying to, like, swim out now that they see there's help, and the other gnomes across the water are shouting at you guys, "Help! Help!" You know, and that's pretty much all they're really screaming.
Yeah, I'm doing what the gnomes are doing, basically.
Yeah. Good job!
Nothing.
You almost got it, guys! Yeah.
If I go there on my horse, is that legit?
I mean, you won't be able to do anything while you're on the horse. But yes, you can put your horse in the water if you want.
You have a war-trained horse, right?
Yeah, but she won't be able to do a strength check to help. She won't be able to do a handle animal to assist the animals.
Oh,
she would
that's
have
fine.
to get off the
I
horse.
was
She's supposed to go
actually-
out there. I think she's supposed to go out there and cast a spell, probably.
Oh yeah,
Cast a
that's
spell
totally
on Zoo.
fine. Absolutely.
Okay. As soon as I get to it. Zoo's gonna try and calm the animals. Is that charisma or wisdom?
Charisma.
Oh, he's got charisma anyway. Okay, I'm done.
Wait, is handling animals charisma? I don't know. It might be
Yes.
wisdom. It is? Okay.
Yep.
Tasha doesn't
So
know
I'm trying to
either.
get there.
Alright, round 4. Ekiguro, one of the ponies is still hitched as you notice trying to pull it out.
It's probably doing more harm than good to this wagon, so he's gonna hold on to the wagon with one hand and reach over and unhitch the horse with his other hand.
Okay, and you do that. Go ahead and roll
So
me
the ponies are free to get
a
themselves to
strength
safety.
check to see how well you grasp and hold on to this wagon. Especially after the pony gets unhitched and it starts to pull and
Shit.
tug. Uh-oh, it starts slipping out of your hands, and you'll have to wait and see what happens next round. Zoo. The wagon slips out of
Well, the
Ekigro's
ponies-
hands, but you do notice that the ponies are now free. But they're struggling to stay in the rushing water because their legs are not long enough to
So they
be here.
they still need my help.
They still need your help. They're freaking out.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get to them. I'm trying
Okay.
with all my might. With my 1 rank in swim, that puts me at 0.
Yeah. Aha! Okay, you do it. You swim up to them, and you can now try a handle animal to calm them down. And you do. You calm both of these ponies down, and you're able to grab their reins, and you're gonna, like, start to kind of lead them forward. And as the other gnomes are starting to grow in relief, they continue to, like, try to make their ways out. Deirdre is taking her armor off. Tasha?
Give him even more
Eki
power.
grow extra strong.
Yeah!
Now we got a 7 to our strength checks.
Alright, Ekigro, you are even more stronger. We don't even have your enlarged person thing built into there, but I'm sure you got it.
Yeah, I got it on Hero Lab. Ekigro is going to try and grab onto this wagon, and maybe he might even be able to lift it up. How heavy is this thing?
I don't know. Just roll
Probably
a
pretty
strength.
heavy.
It's got a lot of stuff.
Because
on it.
I can lift 1,400 pounds and be in heavy load.
Yeah, but you're also in a river.
Yeah.
That's true.
You are very big, though.
Let's just roll a strength and see what happens.
I think it might still take a high strength check.
Uh-oh. The push of the water and the slipping without the ponies hitched to it is kind of tugging now, and you're losing your grasp with your feet at the bottom of the river, and you slide a little bit as the rocks kind of move a little bit, but you dig your heel down and you can try next time. Zoo,
Okie dokie.
you can easily lead the animals
Fun,
out, but you might
will
need to
do
roll a
that.
swim check to make sure that you don't get caught by the current. Alright, yeah, you start to make
Now
your
that I've got them, my objective is clear.
way out,
and I
yeah.
swim.
And the other gnomes
Funny,
are
quick
kinda
story
weird.
though. Drew's character, he had a mythic barbarian at one point, and I think they were level 5, but they had killed a large, like, young dragon, and he strength surged and had a 50 effective strength and just carried the dragon corpse back to the town.
Tasha?
Hmm. I have nothing else to help him get stronger.
Do you happen to be a luck variant cleric? That might help.
I don't have the luck domain.
You could just pass him and wish him luck.
Inspire
I'll delay.
competence.
Tasha waits.
Good job, good job. I'll inspire confidence.
There you go.
You're doing an
Guidance.
excellent job. I don't have guidance.
Alright,
I
Ekiguro.
can use mending.
Let's roll high this time. Well, one higher than last time.
Alright.
I guess I could assist him. I'll do that next turn. I'll assist. But that means getting off the horse. That could be a problem.
It actually kind of starts to get away from you.
Oh no. Well, at least we saved the gnomes and the horses.
Alright, Zoo.
This
You,
thing is ridiculous.
You keep getting out. It's getting easier when you're getting closer to the shore. Deirdre's taking her armor off. Tasha?
I'm probably
Oh,
going
yeah,
to
take it
regret
out.
this.
Get the ponies out?
But I will get off the horse and try pushing the cart.
Okay, so you let the current take you down to the cart. It really isn't going to require much of a swim check, but go ahead and roll one. Okay,
Oh,
you
there
do
you go.
so.
Not much
You
of a
get
swim
over
check.
there, and you start to use your strength to try to push it. Go ahead and roll a strength.
Failed to assist.
No. All right,
The
we're
dice
down
are
to the wire.
revolting.
We're down to the wire. Eki girl.
Cart's still within reach. Let's try again. Actually, we'll move a little closer.
There
Yeah.
it is. The funny thing is he meets all by himself. The other people can assist though, but it does require a 10 for them.
Hey,
But,
he's got like 2 enchantments. It was a team effort.
Alright, Ekigura, you get a firm grasp of this cart. Perhaps like a thing or two like kind of rolls off of it and starts floating down the river, but you got this thing. And because of your size, it's pretty effortless to cross over at this point. No swim checks required. And Zoo has
Okay.
already made it over, and I guess Tasha might struggle a little.
I'll try and get back on my horse if I can.
Okay, try to swim up to your horse then. Okay, you do. You swim up to your horse and you're able to grab onto the saddle, and getting on a horse in the water is super easy. Super
A
easy.
fast mount.
Yeah. We used to take our horses to the river all the time and do all kinds of fun shit. It's really fun. Horses and water is fun. And Deirdre, I'm sure, like, when you get all of your armor off, you might be able to take 10s to swim across.
Once I have my armor off and like leave most of my gear with my horse, or just walk across with my horse, or like swim across with the horse, I guess. But yeah, once I have my gear off, I should be able to take 10 across.
Okay. And then Zoo's horse is still back there.
I won't have that -6 armor check penalty.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it looks like we've done it for the
I
moment.
mean, I'll probably leave my horse over there with Zeus, unless we're going to continue on the other side and I need to go back and get my horse, but yeah, I'll swim across without my armor.
I huff and well, my clothes are all wet, but I tell the gnomes that, well, it's a good thing that we were passing by.
The leader gnome is all, like, not looking so great. He looks pretty beat up.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
what happened here? What brings you gnomes to this part of the woods?
Yeah, I didn't think there was anything out here.
They explained to you that they're an expedition of explorers, and this is his leader, Jubilost Narthropple.
Okay, suitably gnomish name.
He's a wealthy
What
gnome
did the Sword Lord send
explorer,
you?
and he's also a map maker, he explains to you. And he said, no, the Sword Lords didn't. We heard that a settlement was nearby, and that would make the first maps of the area.
Oh, a
There
map
is
maker,
a
are you?
settlement nearby.
Yeah, I mean, the area's has some maps already for a lot of it as well. Although nothing that's been like sold mass market, I guess.
This was a fortuitous meeting.
Yeah.
Are you okay? You look pretty beat up though. Perhaps Deidre might be able to help you tend to your wound. Were you assaulted?
Yeah, how did you get so beat up anyway? Like,
One of the ponies kicked me with its front feet as it was panicking.
yeah.
Very lucky to run across you guys.
Well, if you are not already aware, I would like to formally invite you to Oleg's trading post. Well, 4 days travel north of here. In fact, I can show you on my maps if you wish. I look forward to comparing notes.
We're not going to the town. We know where it is. I'll sell you my map, but I'm not gonna show it to you. This is valuable work right here.
Although I'd be keenly interested in
Then
your
this
maps,
is
it
Eki
would
Gro's
be-
cart.
You can't just take our stuff.
Finders keepers.
Oh no.
I was like, I found it in the river. How do I even know it's yours?
Exactly.
They all look very upset all of a sudden.
Our companion. Yes.
I'm going to try and diplomacy and tell them that that
I mean,
it would be
we did just
Oh,
help
I-
him.
but
Like, he hasn't even offered any sort of reward for us helping him. So I don't
there
really
is
feel upset about it.
a settlement that is newly founded where there's a lot of opportunity to make money. And that's surely a small reward for Ekigro's incredible strength and bravery would be, suitable.
Appreciate it.
I'll sell you my maps for 1,000 gold pieces per encounter I have marked on it. But
That seems to be a fairly
because
steep
you guys
price.
helped us, he kind of looks around as the other gnomes are like very upset about the overall situation. He says, I'll do it for half the price.
How far south have you mapped?
These are my secrets.
Well, you have to understand from my perspective, we've already mapped a fair amount of the wilds, and it would be inconvenient to pay for a map that we already have, especially at such prices.
Decisions, huh?
I mean, we could just take the cart.
Well, I'm not here to just take his cart. We helped him out, and he's made us an offer and even brought down the price, so I'm not going to rob him.
Yeah.
I'm
could
fine
pay
if he wants to
Ekigro
keep
for
his secrets,
services.
and if we don't want to pay, then we'll just go our own ways.
Ekigro is going to try to appraise the goods on the cart.
Yeah. He's just like, I can imagine him just like kind of holding the cart up and like looking into it. Like shaking it.
You have no
Like it's a box.
idea.
This is awfully valuable. Ekigro is going to need some convincing.
I think Deirdre's just amused at the idea of Ekigro just like walking off with the cart. Like she thinks that's hilarious. Like the idea of that is hilarious.
The gnomes look upset and helpless about what Ekigro's doing.
Okay.
I tell Ekigro that Ekigro, we can pay you. For
And
your
the duration of his
services, so
spell
there's
eventually wears
not as
off
much
also.
need to take their cart. So let them have their cart, and you will be paid, compensated.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Well, it's unfortunate that we weren't able to come to an agreement for the maps. However, I wish you luck on your travels, and I'm glad that we could be of service to you.
Thank you.
Perhaps
Thank you.
we'll meet you at Elig's if you drop by.
He like rolls his eyes and he says that he didn't head up into the wilderness just to sleep in a bed.
Fair enough.
You are not built for wilderness. Unlike Ekigro.
And because you guys helped the gnomes and you didn't rob them, you gain XP as an award.
I feel like we should have got the XP in if we did rob them.
You would have gotten some, but if you took the took things from them without them agreeing for you to do that, like there would be consequences. Obviously.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, so but yeah, that's your full XP for helping and not taking their shit.
Not robbing them.
Yeah. Sweet. I think this is where we'll probably end our session.
It was lost to the river anyway, so that's where Ekigro is coming from.
Oh, no, I mean, that's understandable. It's just, you know, obviously if you save it and then you tell people, no, I'm keeping it, you're gonna upset a bunch of people.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. Sweet, that was fun. I'm glad to get that encounter out of the way. That's
Well, now we just gotta get our city in order.
Get your what?
City in order.
Yeah,
The
and you
town.
got more hexes to explore too as well.
Actually, we actually have quite a bit more to explore.
You have all the hexes to explore, and then even though you don't see the hexes, you have even more hexes to explore. So the answer is yes. You will be exploring hexes forever. Welcome to Kingmaker. I think these are the reasons that Kingmaker has like a good reputation but a bad reputation, because there's a lot of things that some people see as a tedious process, and I've kind of been slowly adjusting
It's a
that.
different. It's a
The
different
variance
experience.
and like how well the settlement develops is also like,
Oh yeah.
oh my god.
You guys are going to be on edge often, so just kind of get used to it. I know I'm going to probably freak you guys out. Zerdurium's probably going to go into panic modes a number of times, but it's all part of the adventure.
Zerdurium panicking is like the best part.
I know.
I'm kind of
likes
sad
to
that he
panic.
wasn't here. I mean, I guess we reacted pretty strongly to it anyway.
Yeah, you
but,
did.
Yeah, Zerdurium would have had a meltdown.
I know that some
despite the
encounter.
setback, I felt, at least I saw that my plan worked. Like as soon when the farm came online and I saw that, you know, okay, expenses went down, we made the roll, we actually made a profit that year.
No,
The
we
fact
didn't.
that the plan works encouraged me. The fact that monsters came by and kicked our sandcastle over was annoying, but at least that can be rebuilt. So
Yeah,
it's a setback, but I
But,
see
like,
the way forward.
Our further
event
success
phase is
hinges on like
scary.
the rolls that are back to being at -6.
Yep, the event phase coming after all of your building can
will fix
really fuck shit up or make things better, depending. The event phase is not typical encounters, as you guys noticed, so we will play it out the way the book says to do it, just because I want things to be cohesive in my adventure, and I don't know any better to change things, so I don't want to. I don't want to change the algorithm. As for like some of these encounters, as you guys noticed, like this encounter, it's not like the typical rules where like you have to make a swim check to get certain amount of squares forward. It was really just in
No, it was
6
like a skill challenge.
rounds. Yeah, it was basing in 6 rounds. I granted you guys an extra round because of how dedicated you were to it, but it was basically in 6 rounds. These are the 3 things that they got to do. Can they do it? If not, the wagon goes down the water and you lose the goods, or you don't, basically. So there will be a couple of things that are like structured like that. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm not like trying to change the rules or run them wrong. It's just this is how it was supposed to go. Yeah. But yeah, I found that kind of fun. I really wanted to get that Gnome River one out of the way, so I'm glad you guys got there.
This
that was
unarmored
fun.
barbarian build has worked out better than I expected. Maybe Ekigro will become a recurring character.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, if you're here next Saturday. If not, Ekigro will be with them, but he's gonna probably fall sick or something.
I don't think he can fall sick. He'll just wander off somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't have a stat block, and I'm not about to go and run his characters. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, if Mantis is not here, then next week, then
Ekigro will
like,
just wander off, and then he'll wander
Yeah.
back, and you guys will be like, what the hell, Ekigro?
What the
Where
hell?
were you?
Okay, noted.
And he'll just be like, I was out shaking down those gnomes for their goods that they wouldn't let me have
No,
before.
he was taking paid
Yeah.
time off.
paid time.
Yeah, he was
off.
He was
using that,
doing
and he was
Ekigrow things.
and he was
Because
using
he's
that
been
paid time
hired.
off to go shake down the gnomes that wouldn't pay him for his services before.
He's not gonna ask for any money until the end of the campaign, where it'll
And
be
he's gonna
like
ask for all of it.
a couple 100,000. Yeah. He pulls out his little tiny like glasses to do like his taxes and crunches the
He,
numbers.
like, Pulls out an abacus. We're like, I didn't know you know how to read. He's like, I don't, but I know how to use an abacus. That's a different skill.
Me not know how to read. Me not stupid.
I know math. I don't know how to read, but I know how to do math.
Math is universal language.
It's like one of the our at work we
mean,
have a guy
that-
who like
That
is-
could make sense. You could have a 7 intelligence, but have 15 ranks in like a profession and still be good at it.
There's a guy at work we joke about. It's like he knows how to code all the every load zone, doesn't know how to type.